What's going down over here jamming to another banger, or the same banger we've been jamming to, by my boy Quake, Miles Quake, you know, the super producer, you know, now in Atlanta, from DFW, from Atlanta, you know, all over the place.
From Atlanta, from the DFW, back in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah, man. So this thing, man, we about to get cranked up with this awesome show today. We got prepared for you all. Welcome to Noonish Sports and Tech. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, wearing my El Bombay because it is the start of spring season around here, man. Adolis Garcia, it's time to put in work. But what's going down, huh?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just hanging in here, ready to go. Talking about these topics we got, and shout out to my co-host over there, Jonas.
Yeah.
He's somewhere else today. We can't. He's in an undisclosed location.
Yeah, and that boy, he
moving around getting that bag.
Boy done jumped on the plane.
Yeah,
took a trip. You know what I'm saying?
So you
Can't
know
even
it's a
knock
big
it for
bag when you got to go to.
Oh,
when you got to go get
yeah.
Go to other countries and
Yeah.
different places to get part of it.
And it ain't playing?
So you know it's a big bag.
Yeah, man. Got to get that. But as y'all know, I just went straight to talking to him because that's my uncle and that's how we get down. But this is the Ronald Boulware, and as I call him, my unc on this show, man. Co-host, about to get it in today. Yeah, what's good, Unc? I mean, this past week, a lot going on, a lot to talk about, man.
Going on, man. And some of it is, oh my goodness, there's so much foolishness in the world today.
It's a lot going on.
A lot going on.
Hey, that's why the name of the show today is Can We All Just Get Along, man. You know, Rodney King said it back in what, 94, 95?
I don't know when he said it.
God, dog, can't we all just get along around here?
But somebody else said it before that. They might have said it a different way.
Yeah.
But it meant the same thing.
The same thing, man. People, can we be friends around here, man? You know, what's the point? What's the point in all the harm and the hurt and the violence, man?
Yeah, going after people and all this stuff.
Peace, man. Respect your elders, man.
Yeah.
Respect the people that's trying to do things for you. But, you know, before we get into what we're going to talk about pertaining to that subject in particular, it was a pretty sad week for ours. Golden Richards passed away, Unc.
Oh yeah, Golden Richards was a very good receiver.
What I hear, he was a burner that had them hands back in the day.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think, what college did Golden Richards come from? For some reason, I want to say somewhere in the Big Ten.
Yeah?
I want to say that, but then I want to say Florida too. But anyway, I can't remember where he came from, but when he was with Dallas, he was, he was opposite Drew Pearson, and I think he was opposite Drew Pearson before Tony Hill or during the same time, but it was in the 70s. So I think, he was there before Tony Hill.
Okay.
On the opposite side of Drew Pearson.
Got you.
Yeah. So he was a good receiver, and at the time, he probably
BYU guy.
Oh, BYU. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wrong altogether.
Yeah,
but
BYU
he was also a sprinter at BYU.
Nice.
Yeah. So he had some good good hands, nice speed, and at the time he probably was the fastest man on the roster.
Yeah.
This was after Bob Hayes and before Tony D, and I'm not sure if he was quite as fast as either one of those guys. But he was in between that. So but he had some nice speed.
So was he a Wes Walker type, or was he more of a
No, he was a downfield. He was not trying to knock on Wes. Yeah. But back in those days, you didn't have those specialty receivers that could just do this. He did a little bit of it all.
Gotcha.
He had some speed. I mean, he was known for going deep. If you want to say if it was anything, that's what he was known for.
Yeah.
Going deep, to kind of. Because Drew Pearson was catching everything else,
Looks like he won
the middle, down and out, down and in. So he kind of took the top off the defense.
It looked like he won Super Bowl 12. And from what I understand, he had a heck of a play on the gadget play is what they call it.
What was it? Some kind of trick play or flea flicker?
See, we say trick play now. They call it a gadget play.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know who said that. We've been calling trick plays all my life.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you know, that probably was just somebody that wanted to say something different. But yeah, he was a good dude, man.
Yeah.
And you know, back then Dallas had a lot of solid receivers, man. That you know they don't get the credit because you know they wasn't Drew Pearson, you know, and they wasn't Dez and they wasn't Mike Irvin, but Dallas had quite a few very good receivers, and he was one of them.
Well, I just want to say, Golden Richards, to your
RIP,
family, man.
You know.
Rest in peace, man. Appreciate your contributions on this planet, in life, everything you did. I'm not sure of all those achievements and accomplishments, but appreciate what you did with these Dallas Cowboys, man. Super Bowl champion right there. We ain't had one of them in a minute. But yeah, he must have been solid.
And he contributed. It wasn't like he just was
on the roster.
He did some things. I think Golden Richards even his first couple of years ran some punts and kicks back.
Oh, wow.
You know, because back then guys were, you know, and all this versatility, people try to play like it's new, but back in the day, everybody had to do a little more than just.
Man,
you know.
he sounded like my guy from Green Bay that played with Green Bay a few years ago, Jordy. I can't think of his last name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That went to Kansas State.
Yeah.
And he killed Texas by himself. He killed Oklahoma by himself for the most part.
Yeah. Jordy, what's that guy?
I can't think of his last name, man.
Yeah. But yeah, he was a very solid guy. And this is the whole thing. If he wouldn't have been on the side of Drew Pearson and guys like that, he probably would have, you know, had bigger numbers because he played with other good players.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were already established when he got here.
Yeah, and, the attention is going to go to the other guy's side,
Absolutely.
If you got some ballers on your squad, of course, and the defense going to roll that way, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and then even if you got some ballers, you still got to balance it out.
Yeah, no
so
doubt.
he did balance it out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so he was a good guy. And, I mean, all of us got to leave here sometime or another one.
Yeah, man.
But R.I.P. Golden Richards, I hate it for his family.
R.I.P. Man, yeah, R.I.P., man. Appreciate you. And we're going to keep this thing moving along. I don't know if you... A massive donation, man. This lady, Ruth, how do you say this last name? Gottsman. We'll go with Gottsman. Ruth Gottsman, a professor at Albert Einstein University, has donated $1 billion. $1 billion donation to the university so that anyone attending there does never have to pay tuition again. So kids get free free tuition to Albert Einstein University.
Oh, okay.
Up in New York, where she was a professor, man. So it's a medical school.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's probably got a small enrollment.
Yeah. That's my first time hearing of the school.
But if you can get in, hey, you better go try to apply because your tuition is already paid.
Man, $1 million. $1 billion donation, man. Hey.
No, I haven't heard that.
Hey, back in the Gap, I'd have tried to go find old Ruth. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the Gap, you would have to find her, but now all you gotta do is get online. She online now. You can find her from your living room. So all you young people go find her and try to get in there for free.
Was it with Anna Nicole Smith, and old baby that married the old dude and he passed away and left to them stacks.
Yeah,
them M's, man. But no, that's a very good deed, man. Just had to call it out. I don't see $1 billion donation ever. Holy cow!
Does she have family or she just?
Yeah, I believe her husband left her with quite a
okay, but I guess if she got $1 billion, if she got somebody else, she probably left some money to them too.
Yeah, absolutely. She got $1 billion to give away. I'm sure she ain't.
Yeah,
she got some more, in her back pocket somewhere.
Yeah. Because she's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she still is. Kicking, pumping. But yeah, man, that's huge.
Man, that's an awesome
gesture, man.
I was thinking gesture, but I was trying to find another word because I don't even want to put that word on it. Man, that was a great human deed.
Yeah, it is.
I say it like that. That was a great human deed.
Man, if we had more,
people like that.
Yeah,
man.
Super wealthy people that thought that way.
Oh man,
America would not be in the position that we're in today. I tell you that. We wouldn't have these two cats running for president, but we don't talk politics on
we
here.
we don't talk that on here. No.
And so, I ain't gonna start today.
We ain't gonna start
man. That. we like keeping it funky on the sports and the technology. But this is an awesome gesture, man. I had to call that out. Thank you, Ruth, for your donation. Has nothing to do with me, but some kids in this planet, on this earth, will benefit from it. As long as it's
good, man. Good is good.
Yeah.
Whether it's got to do with me or not.
Straight up.
And it really has something to do with me and you, because if we get more kind human beings, man. So that's a kind person on the earth. And that's got a lot to do with me, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's our pedigree right there.
Yeah, so keep
good
it up,
hearts.
Ruth,
But don't take that kindness for weakness. But we gonna keep this thing rolling, baby. Yes. Next up, talking about a little NFL news. Did you see at his own CN1 7-on-7 tournament?
Oh, wow.
That he put on for the kids, Cam Newton gets jumped by, it looked like three, 4 kids, right? I don't know if these grown men or...
A couple of them were grown men.
Well, they look like kids, because Cam is a...
Well, he was handling them like
that's
kids.
That's a big boy.
Because he didn't really... because if he would have hit one of them, it would have been a lawsuit.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and Cam is very smart. And these guys are very dumb.
Yeah, man.
And they went on some podcast or some show.
The guys that fought him?
Yeah, the next day to try to do some damage control, saying, Cam is they've been working with Cam for years, and Cam is always some disrespect coming from Cam and all that. But if he's disrespecting you, quit going to the Cam.
Exactly. Don't work for him.
And this is the whole
everybody
thing.
Got choices, man.
What does Cam have to disrespect you about, because you don't have anything?
Exactly.
And then they had a clip of a couple of the guys, because they record everything.
Yep.
But on their way to the camp with the backpack on, just got out the car, they already talking smack about Cam. So you can't
on the way to the camp.
In the parking lot,
they already had something.
Yeah, they already had something to say, and this is the whole thing. This Pee Wee football and this 7-on-7 is out of control.
Absolutely.
Way out of control. You see that Akeem Talib deal.
Yep.
It's the same kind of thing.
Yep.
Because you get adults that's disrespectful themselves.
Absolutely.
Teaching kids to be disrespectful.
And the whole purpose of this sport at this age is to show these kids how to be, for one, have great sportsmanship, right? Be solid athletes, how to win. But the primary goal out there in having kids in youth sports
is character.
Yeah, to build character. Show them what it takes to be a man, a good teammate, a good person.
Because in my day, that was a saying, sports build character.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we believed it.
Yeah.
Because once you play on a team with our people, it cure a lot of evils, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's so many different qualities you can get from playing team sports, man. Just working with others. I mean, I don't gotta
get along with other people.
Yeah,
being tolerant of other people.
And it's the whole thing. And we had Matt Kemp on in 2020 or 2021, and we had the same conversation, right? Talking about the youngsters, like what's wrong with the youngsters, man? Like when I was coming up, right? If I got an opportunity to be around a pro athlete, I'm soaking all that game up.
Well,
I ain't got no ego. I ain't coming in here trying to, of course I got confidence in myself and my ability, but the respect factor, man, the respect, it seems like the respect ain't there no more. And these youngsters just don't really care about dudes that have done it before them.
They don't, and they're getting it from the adults. Because when you turn on sports, all these guys got the podcast and all that, and all they do is criticize the people that came before them.
Yeah.
Most of
Yeah.
them. And now these kids, they sit around and they see, I'm just gonna call it like it is, Stephen A., Gilbert Arenas, and all these guys, they'll go along and say, well, they'll point out, and all this comes from just like I told you the other night, this GOAT conversation pains me to even have.
Yeah.
Because all of this kind of stems from all this. Michael is better than Magic.
Yeah.
Magic is better than this person, that, because that's all. And then when they start talking about Michael's is better than LeBron, they start saying, well, LeBron is 4 and 6 in the finals. He's all that. Like getting to the finals 10 times is easy.
Yeah.
And they'll say all this stuff, and then these young people will hear him say it, and they'll sit up and say, oh, Cam Newton is an MVP with no championships and this and that, because he don't have a ring, he's really not that good or he can't play. So when these kids go to the camp, because
the kids don't know. They ain't seen him.
This is not Cam Newton's first time. Every time you have a camp, somebody come at him about he don't have no rings,
yep,
or he don't do this or he don't do that, rather than soaking up the knowledge that he can give. And they get it, like I say, when they watch all of these sports talk shows, that's all they do.
Yeah.
Is this guy's better than that guy. This guy can't dribble. He can't shoot threes. So he don't have no rings and all that. So when these kids go and get in front of Cam Newton, they try to repeat what they heard.
But they have no other than what they heard. That's all they know.
And then
they got no knowledge of what they talking about.
These kids' parents, if you want to hear the most ludicrous sports statements you ever heard in your life, go to a 7-on-7 tournament
go sit in the
or a
stands.
Pee-wee football game, and you will hear kids 8 years old. He going to Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
They fathers and mothers are projecting them as professional athletes at 8 and 10 years old. And I'm saying, for real?
Yeah.
And they taking it serious, like he's actually playing for the Dallas Cowboys right then.
Yeah.
And that's how that
to me,
situation got out of control.
And no disrespect to football, but to me, football is the least skilled sport there is. It's either you good or you not good.
Yeah.
Either you big and fast or you not.
Yeah.
Either you can think and play with somebody next to you and focus on your job, or you can't. Like, it ain't when you go to football practice, you practice on plays and then you condition and then you weight train, right? It ain't no skills work like in basketball or baseball where you got to work on, in basketball, you got to work on dribbling. You got to work on shooting. You got to work on your post. You got to work on different facets of the game. It ain't like that in football. It's either you can or you can't. Either you quick and fast or you not. Either you big and strong or you not, period. Right? And if you ain't going to be on that football field. But in other sports, you can skill your way up. Luka Doncic ain't the biggest, fastest. He's a big boy, but he ain't the fastest. He ain't the quickest, but his skill level is superior. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with this football, like, I don't even let my kids play football until junior high. Like, why am I going to go let him take all them licks, all them hits, put all these hits on his body? You know what I'm saying? 707 is a little different. It's cool learning the X and O's and running routes, and the quarterbacks get the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? And DBs, right? Yeah. But other than that, I think it's pointless. But to see, these parents like the little tykes and how these parents just completely get way too into it.
And there's so much money involved in it.
Yeah, like they more into it than the kids are.
Oh, absolutely. And that's because the parents are trying to live vicariously through the kid.
Yeah.
Because I have actually, told, I had to break it down to some people that's near and dear to my heart. Like, my kid is great. He's 10 years old. I'm like, he's 10. Okay, right here in Dallas, I would say for every middle school, which is junior high, you probably got, right in Dallas, you got at least 10 to 12 or 15 Pee-wee football teams.
Yep.
So if you got 10 teams to every one middle school, where are all those kids going to play by the time they get 12 or 13? When they get in the 8th, 7th, 8th grade.
Hey,
they're not going to play again.
They weed themselves out. You know what I'm saying? And the strong survive. And the politics coming into play.
And then you have 2 to 3 middle schools for every high school.
Yep.
Each one of these middle schools got 70 kids. And now you got 140 kids, but now they go to high school. High school don't have but 75.
Yeah.
So where that other 65 kids going?
Oh,
they never gonna play again.
You find out real quick.
Yeah. So
in the first couple of weeks of junior high, which kids are going to actually.
So when you tell me that your kid is going to go on the University of Texas Colorado, because I had a friend, his son was 8 years old, and by the grace of God, he ended up going to a major college. But when he was 18 years old, he was telling us, "Oh, my son going down there with Mac Brown, UT." I'm like, he's 10.
Wow. That's crazy.
So it all starts with these parents living through these kids, and these kids sitting around listening to these talking heads disrespect each other, and the people came before them. Yeah. So now this generation is a generation of disrespect. Nobody was good but them. Nobody was better. No, you couldn't run like we could. You couldn't throw like we can. You can't jump like we can. Yes, we could. And this is the whole thing. Now, I'm going to throw something. Yeah, and now, but it's not the kids. It's starting above the kids. Absolutely. Trickling down.
Just like any other organization. Yeah. Absolutely. They got bad examples.
Now, now we've been real serious. Now I'm going to have to throw a little... I'm going to have to throw a little jab at you younger guys. Now this is scientific evidence. Now you can get mad at me if you want to. But I'm going to tell you young guys like this. You can't be as good as the old guys. You can't be. It's impossible, according to the scientists.
Why is that?
Because they says every generation of males is losing testosterone. Yep. So you don't have as much testosterone as Will Chamberlain, so you can't run and jump.
Hey, that boy Wilt was a
Will
beast.
had a lot of testosterone, man.
Yeah.
So you young athletes, now don't get mad at me. Get mad at go do the research.
Hey,
the scientists say that each generation of man they say I got less testosterone than my father.
Yeah,
they say my father got less than his father.
Yeah. So, I believe it.
So you young guys, you not as good as me because you don't have as much.
Hey, because we'll take it to the death.
Hey, then this whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but a game to you, but this life to me.
You young guys can't have no 20,000 girlfriends. You young guys can't have 20,000 girlfriends. Yeah. That's why LeBron been with his wife all his life. No, I'm just.
I ain't got no juice in there. I ain't got no juice. I ain't got no juice.
Say, man. I ain't nothing will. Let me just go over here and stay. He still be working trying to catch the wheel.
But we got to do better, man. We got to do better.
No, we got to do better, man. We got to treat each other better.
Yeah, man. And look, Cam don't got to go out here and put these events out. If Cam wasn't doing this, where would your kids be? Yeah. What other NFL example, MVP quarterback will they have access to?
Now,
they won't have access to any. But Cam is a stand-up cat, man.
Cam says to tell him to go to hell, I'll never do it again. I can't be mad at him. Because he tried to help y'all.
And he ain't worried about the money that he making off these camps. He barely getting any chochos off them, I'm sure, in comparison to what this man was the highest paid quarterback at one time, wasn't he? $100 million man. MVP. Like, come on, man. How y'all gonna disrespect this man like he ain't nothing, bro? Like, come on. You would never do that to Peyton Manning at one of the Manning camps. Eli Manning. Eli wasn't no MVP. Hey, you're two-time Super Bowl winner.
And I told my homeboy the other day, he better be glad I would have helped Cam.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have helped Cam.
Absolutely. Yeah, Cam, we got your back, dog.
And guess what my homeboy said? He said, I would have too.
Yeah, straight up, man. That was
even though we old,
that's shameful. That's shameful.
We might not be good as we used to. We got experience though now.
And us as black people, man, we gotta do better, man.
We gotta do better.
We gotta do better, man. We can't looking like clowns out here doing this, man. Like I said, Peyton, Eli, Drew Brees, you would never see any of this stuff at none of their camps.
And then the whole thing to let you know that these guys was low testosterone. They couldn't even, the Cam still had his hat on.
Yeah, his hat never moved.
He still had his hat on his head.
Cam out here big boying. I thought they were little kids, but they grown men.
A couple of them were grown.
Like, man, y'all.
And even if they were kids, they were 17, 18.
Your ego.
But a couple of them were like 30.
Ego's bigger than your britches, man. Relax. Relax out there.
So y'all stop it, man, and go reevaluate yourself and try to be better.
Yeah, man. You need help. Yeah. Is all I got to say. But keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Next subject.
Yeah, man. So Dak, word on the street is he is going to demand a $60 million contract. Unc, if you are Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, are you paying this man right here, Dakota Rain Prescott, $60 million a year to be your quarterback?
Well, me, I'm not paying this guy or no other guy $60 million.
No other guy?
No other guy.
Not even Pat?
No. Patrick Mahomes don't even want $60 million.
No, he don't want it, but would you pay it? If
But
he did, though, he...
no.
If there's anybody that deserves
because this is the whole thing. Once I get Patrick Mahomes $60 million, I can't get him no help.
Yeah, well, the NFL also upped the salary cap by like $30 million this week.
That's not enough.
I think that was a Jerry move to help with this deal, and I think that was also something that could help.
So that means that you might can go get one other guy.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, one other top level guy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. I mean, if that go get $60 million, I mean, if you go get Chandler Jones or somebody, he gonna eat up that 30. I mean, I'm just saying.
If Dak gets $60 million, I want to know, Dak, what are you truly here for? Right? Because everybody knows.
Just like
if you get 60, we can't put a Super Bowl winning championship, a Super Bowl winning team together.
He's there for what all athletes are there for now. For the bag.
That NIL?
No, yeah. Man, no, not for the bag.
Them bags. Yeah.
Did you hear what Patrick Mahomes said a couple of weeks ago?
What'd he say?
He said that he's not worried about being the highest paid guy. He done made enough money to last the rest of his life. He's worried about his legacy.
See, that's
Patrick
the mentality.
Mahomes said, you got to have a certain mentality. You know, even Tom Brady was notorious for taking a little bit less.
Absolutely. And you
so
see
he
where
could
that
get
got
some
him.
help.
Exactly.
So he could get, and look what it got him.
Yeah, and they still didn't go out there and just spend big in free agency like that. Like, we thought they should have because Tom Brady was so cold with it. But Dak, you ain't Tom Brady, big dog.
Yeah, and
you need as much help as you can possibly get, bro.
Yeah.
On that O-line, that defense. Like, if Dak, if you take $60 million, I can't be a fan of you, bro. Because that's a very selfish move. I thought your last contract was a selfish move. You know what I'm saying? Got your best friend knocked off the team, right? Because we couldn't afford to keep Zeke no more, even though he took a major pay cut last year, right? And several guys, Amari Cooper, your number one target, we couldn't afford to keep him no more. So Dak, this offseason is going to tell me a lot about you and what your motivation is, bro. You want to be the highest paid dude ever, or do you want to have some championships? Do you want to get some rings on them fingers? Because if you get $60 million up out of Jerry and Steven, man, which I don't think they're gonna give you, first of all, but if you try to demand that, bro, like I can't back you no more because I know you ain't for the Cowboys. You for Dak Prescott,
man. They are.
And you ain't even winning, bro.
They have lost the competitiveness of winning for the money.
Absolutely.
Not just football, a lot of sports, they don't care about winning no more. They just want the money.
They just want that bag.
Yeah,
No doubt. And I get it to a point, but hey.
Now for the fans, individually, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But as a fan, I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't even think Dak deserves the $40 million from his last contract. You feel me? So I'm saying, like,
well, at the time, because when somebody
still now, you ain't won nothing.
What did Dak get? $250 million for so many years?
He got $160 million for 4 years.
I mean, if somebody said, "Well, I told him no, I wouldn't give." And they said, "Oh,
absolutely not."
I mean,
especially off of right after he broke his leg.
Yeah, Then
that boy handicapping. You handicapping us, Dak.
Fair market value.
I need you to figure it out.
What they call fair market value is pretty much putting your team out of the range of getting other players. You know, because even Lamar, Baltimore already had everybody they had before they signed Lamar.
Yeah.
But now he got the big money. Guess what? They're gonna lose some players because they can't retain them.
Man, yeah.
I mean, because
that's how it goes down.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Or they continue to restructure that contract. You know, every year they restructure. I love what Ohtani did. I wish we could do something like that with the Cowboys, right? Where Ohtani signed a $68 million a year deal, but he's only making. He signed a $70 million a year deal for 10 years, but in his contract, he's only getting $2 million a year for 10 years, right? So the time that he's there, he's only getting $2 million. So he's not knocking off that salary cap, right? The Dodgers can now afford to go get more pieces to bring championship team here, and now he's going to get the remaining $680 million at the end of his contract is getting deferred. Now, if Dak was to do something like that, I'm with you, Dak.
Is the whole thing,
I'm with you, Dak.
That's good for Ohtani when he's here. But now when he's gone, you got to give him, all that out.
Yeah.
And you got to give him $6 to $8 million a year.
Hey.
Now you can't build no team for your next generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so
Yeah.
either way, it's going to affect you.
It's going to affect you, but I don't know.
But then the salary cap in 10 years might be so high that $6 to $8 million.
And in baseball, really ain't no salary cap. They got a very high one, and then luxury taxes on top of it. So completely different sport than football. But if Dak could do something like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm for it. If he would take $2 million a year and then defer another, without paying him $18 million a year when he's done, like, I'm all about that. I think Dak's value to me, and I ain't even talking about market value, but as a quarterback and what he's done as a playoff contributor, as a regular season, Dak worth $25 million a year to me. If that, like, I have a hard time giving him that, but just because of the market, Dak is worth $25 million a year to me.
Well, I don't know what the true market value is, because every time a quarterback get a new contract, they reset the market.
Mm-hmm.
They reset the market.
It seems that way.
Because when Dak got his money, he was the highest paid quarterback. Now Dak is about number 10 now.
The best thing that could have happened to Dak was Lamar Jackson losing in the playoffs, right? Because now Lamar's the highest paid quarterback in the league, and he's an MVP 2 times, but he still don't have a Super Bowl. So now Dak can take this man's metrics, right, and use him as his bar. He don't have a Super Bowl. He's got 2 MVPs, but the man is the highest paid man in the league, and with over $200 million guaranteed.
And that's a bar that, as an owner, I would tell you, you see, he don't have it, so why should I give it to you? And he's a 2-time MVP, so you got to come in. However you spend it.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
No,
Pat Mahomes should be the bar. This man, got 3 Super Bowls, been to 4?
Oh, he is the bar.
He is the bar.
But not he's the bar for winning.
Yeah.
But not for money-wise.
No, but he was, though, because he first $500 million contract, I think he's still the only one to ever come out of the NFL, with incentives and everything. I think he's making like $45 million a year guaranteed, and then incentives on top of that could take him to $50 million a year.
Yeah.
But he deserves it, right? All this entitled, like,
but no,
this the same thing that's wrong with the youth. Entitlement.
Didn't he sign a 10-year, $250 million?
No, 10-year, $500 million.
Oh, $500 million? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with incentives and everything.
Oh, okay, with incentives.
So Dak feels entitled to this amount of money, but why? What have you done, bro?
That goes to just like what we were talking about a while ago. These kids feel entitled that they can say stuff and they can downgrade people that has done way more than they have. So Dak is just a product of his generation.
Absolutely.
And I'm not just Lamar is too.
Yeah.
Dak, Lamar is, they
and they ain't here catching money, bro.
Oh, let me
count somebody
whatever word, what they have done don't measure up to what they're getting or what they want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like that. I was trying to figure out the word, but let me just say it the old country way. What they want is not lining up with what they have done and what they deserve.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, that's
Simple
it.
as that.
That's it. When it comes to Dak, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. And you can say that about Lamar. He's got some MVPs, but Deshaun Watson, of course, he's got $230 million guaranteed.
That's the one that, because he got the $250 million guaranteed.
Yeah,
all the money. That was the worst quarterback deal ever.
Man, I didn't mind it because of the way the Texans screwed that young man over. I didn't mind it at all because somebody had to pay that man back.
Yeah,
right, for what they did to him.
I'm gonna say it
it wouldn't have been. The Cleveland Browns can do it, though.
Yeah.
Them Browns can get down with the get downs when it comes to that. But, yeah, man, we're going to keep this thing rolling. Obviously, Dak, I'm sorry, man. You are not a $60 million man in my eyes. I hear all these other people pumping you up, but they're not Dallas Cowboys fans, right? They like to see us lose. And they like to see you at quarterback because they know that's a good chance of happening come playoff time.
Dak is, like I said, he's a product of this new generation.
Yeah.
Just like Lamar. I hear how good. I hear these guys are way better than Dak, but they wins and losses and what they have accomplished is about the same.
Yeah, no doubt. So Dak, see, we need you to take that lesser contract so we can go out and get one of these guys to help you out. Obviously, Tony Pollard, we saw how that worked out last year. He had that's his worst season by far. And it absolutely had something to do with the fact that Zeke Elliott was not in the backfield with him, taking absolutely. Up, beating his defense down, allowing him to come and hit him with that lightning, that quick boost of speed that Pollard displays. We didn't see that last year when he was an every down back for him.
Yeah, I have saw that in the league before. A guy be backing up one guy and everybody be clamoring for him and he can do it. And then when he get his chance, he don't be that guy.
He don't do it.
He don't be that guy. That's not the first time it happened with Dallas Cowboys before.
Yeah, and I'm not, like I said, second half of the season, Tony Pollard was running much stronger than he did in the first half. Of course, he had that injury in the playoff game the season before, so it was awesome to see him work himself back into shape. But he wasn't right at the beginning of the year, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. And
second half, he started getting right again.
I don't know if I even would have franchised him and gave him $10 million after being hurt.
Yeah,
we got to come to some agreement.
Did they franchise him?
Yeah, he was franchised.
Oh, they did franchise?
Yeah,
I'm talking about this year.
No.
Yeah, he's free agent.
He's free agent. Yeah. I'm talking about last year. Yeah. I wouldn't have franchised him last year, not after that injury.
Well, they gave Dak a $40 million.
I would have done that
a year deal after his injury. Obviously, they signed Jalen Smith out of college after his injury.
I wouldn't have did that.
They talking about getting this running back out of Texas after his injury now. Brooks, right?
Yeah.
So the Cowboys obviously love to get a discounted, a rate on somebody. They love getting somebody at a discount and taking a chance on people. It hadn't worked out
yet. But out of all the discounts that you got, what good did it do?
It hadn't worked out yet.
Hadn't worked out.
Hadn't worked out yet.
See, I'm not a discount guy. Me personally in life.
I need your best.
Yeah, I need, when I go somewhere and look at some over there $29.95 and this over here $89.95, I guarantee that $29.95 ain't nearly as good as $89.
Yep. But hey, I will say this, first thing I learned when I got out of baseball and jumped in the financial services industry, you either live your life at a premium or a discount. And it's best to live it at a discount than a premium, because living at a premium gonna have them pockets.
Well, now depends how much money you got.
No doubt.
I understand.
They taught us to live at a discount, so I'm gonna try to find the Benz. I'll go get that 2022 Benz instead of that 2023 Benz. Same whip.
Well, I want the 2024 Benz.
I'll get that 2023 over that 2024.
I mean, I'm just,
same whip.
If it's still brand new.
Yeah,
if it's still brand new. Yeah, I don't want that 2023 Benz with 40,000 miles.
No, I want it brand new.
Give it brand. If I can get a 2023 Benz or 2024 and it's new, this one is brand new, they did S550.
Same features.
But I say 30,000 on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that all day, every day.
But you still living your life as a premium because you got a brand new Benz.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You still got to pay that bill.
I mean, it's not like you living at a discount.
You ain't living at a discount, but you're purchasing at a discount. That's how I like to get down. You know what I'm saying?
Down with getting the most bang for my buck.
Yeah,
but you don't get no bang on that $29 because guess what? This is what I have found out even through just walking with walking shoes. You go get a pair of shoes for $89, or you can get one for $129.
Yeah.
The $89 you're gonna go through two of them. $29 you still gonna have that one. So now you just spend $190.
Yeah.
Instead of $129.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So we call that value.
Yeah, value.
I love value. If it's I need that. I need that quality. I need them details.
As far as these free agents.
Yeah.
All running backs,
the free agent running back market is hot right now, man. And that's what we need. So of these guys, these top tier, Saquon Barkley,
the Giants,
Derrick Henry. No.
I won't say
he signed to 1 year. You'll take Saquon over Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs?
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs led the league 2 years ago in rushing. And you catch that thing out the backfield.
Let me contemplate on that for a while, because this is the thing. Saquon stay hurt. Saquon is probably the best talent and the younger of the guys.
Yeah.
Well, no, Josh Jacobs pretty young.
They about the same. I think they about the same.
Yeah, now Derrick Henry is a little older.
I think they really all about the same, around the same age.
Derrick Henry been in the league 7-8 years.
Yeah.
Saquon been there about 4.
5, 6. Saquon came, I think, a year. He came 1 year after Zeke.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he been hurt, see. He been hurt 2-3 years.
He had a major injury.
Yeah, that he missed like a year.
Yeah.
So okay, well, it all depends, but.
I mean, of these guys, who would you prefer to see in the Dallas Cowboys backfield? Because in my opinion, they have to go get one of these guys. I don't think we're in a position to take a chance on the draft. We got to get somebody in the draft as well. But I think we need to go get one of these bets.
Who we got up there? Saquon, well, definitely not Pollard.
Yeah.
Saquon is probably more versatile than those guys are.
And you can't say definitely not Pollard now, because the man played. He went. First of all, they didn't give him the ball that much.
Well, but
when he did get the ball in the second half of the season,
if I get Pollard, he's got to be at a discount rate, man.
Oh, no doubt.
It can't be for $10 million again.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be no top paid running back.
So I mean, I can get Pollard to probably. If I could bring Pollard back at a discount and get one of these guys, then you can have like a Zeke and Pollard backfield again.
Yeah.
But if I just had to pick one, I would say, just to me, I would think Saquon is really, to me, is the most talented out of all those guys.
Yeah, he can do a lot.
Yeah, he can do a lot.
He can do a whole
lot.
But and remember, Derrick Henry did have a 99-yard touchdown.
Yeah, but can he stay healthy though? So
I don't know. Derrick Henry, he a beast. It's hard to pass up on a beast like that. You see that number he got on. He obviously respect the pedigree.
Oh yeah, and then he live in Dallas.
He lives in Dallas.
He works out in Dallas.
Been training in Dallas with the Cowboys players.
Yeah, for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, I think it's Sanders Fit. I think that's where they go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So man. So personally, I think Derrick Henry will be the game changer.
Yeah, he'll probably be the guy to come.
If I'm Dak, or if I'm CeeDee Lamb, or any of the other receivers, I want Derrick Henry because I know for a fact that these linebackers, everybody got to stay true and play the run.
Oh yeah. Oh hey.
But do you trust Dak to deliver the ball to your receivers though?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I trust Dak about as much as I trust my receivers. You think I'm playing? Man, my receivers have been to me.
Hey, I got 2 number 1 draft picks at receiver. And I got a 4th round quarterback.
Who the other number 1 receiver?
Michael Gallup.
Michael Gallup was drafted in the first round?
I believe so.
Oh my goodness, what a race at the first round.
I believe he was. I think he was, because that's the year we had to get, replace that, Dez. I know we took him early.
Okay, well.
Let me see. He might have been 2nd round.
Yeah, but just these guys, I'm going to say it like this. You got to have, I think we still need a receiver. I do.
Yeah, I do too. I think we need a bigger target. And I know CD's a pretty big target.
Well, not necessarily a bigger target. We need a good route runner.
I mean, we got that. We had that in Amari. CD's a good route.
CD's a good route runner.
Brandon Cooks is a good route runner, but no size. Right?
I mean, what I call a good route runner is that when I saw Amari Cooper wide open, man.
Amari Cooper was cold-blooded, huh?
And we let him go. We got rid of him. But
because he didn't like Dak. We got rid of him because he didn't like Dak. I'm telling you. He was saying something, speaking up against Dak. Because he got tired of getting killed. Every time Dak would leave him out to dry, hanging him out like this and stretching him out. He stopped going for them balls.
I didn't see Amari Cooper doing
Go back and watch. Go back and watch.
Yeah, I mean,
Go back and watch.
Because
he did it a lot.
He caught it.
But this is the thing. Amari's smart. He was the leader of the book club when he was here at the Cowboys. So the man's got to think it, right? So when he starts seeing them balls leaving him strung out, he stopped going for them.
Okay. Well, why
he shut it down.
So is that the same thing he did at Oakland? That's the same thing he did.
He didn't have no quarterback in Oakland.
Okay. He caught 1,000 yards in Oakland, man.
Without a quarterback. That speaks to his talent.
Okay.
Amari Cooper's a talent, man.
Okay.
He's probably the best route runner in the league, and we got rid of him because we didn't have a quarterback that could deliver him the ball.
I think he had his best year in Dallas.
Probably so. And he could have had an even better year had he gone for them balls at Dak or he would have been injured and not been able to have that good season.
But all I can say is that the receivers, I used to see Amari Cooper open catching balls. I don't see CC there with CD, man. I'm just being honest. CD has a lack of separation in important games, just like Michael Parsons have a lack of sacks in big games. Dak has a lack of non-interceptions. They all are not in big game players. They have not performed, and I'm just being honest. I don't have anything against CD, but to me, CD don't create separation like a true number one receiver.
I'm sorry,
and he's not. And he
was a third round pick,
and he don't take the ball. You got certain receivers. They either get open or they take the ball.
Yeah, like Dez. Dez used to take the ball every time. He was the best at taking the ball.
Dez was never
But
open.
you open the Dez is one-on-one.
Yeah, but he would take the ball.
Exactly.
That's the same way a lot of times right now. I even see Jamar Chase. Sometimes Jamar Chase is not that open, but he take the ball.
Yeah. A hand catcher. He'll go over somebody and grab that thing.
Yeah, and that's what I don't see from CD.
Yeah.
When he's not open, he don't take the ball.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's what I mean about when he's hand fighting with a DB. He never seems to come down with those guys.
Yeah, no, he's a different guy. He's
and I think
only on a slant, in route or out route is the only time when you can throw it to CD when he's got somebody on.
Yeah, but
up the field when he's got somebody, you can't. He's not that guy that's gonna go over somebody and dominate somebody.
Yeah, I'm not saying CD is a good guy and he can catch a lot of balls, but we still need another really good receiver that can either take the top off the defense or create some separation.
Yep, I agree. I agree. So
we just don't have that right now. Derrick Henry, either one of those guys could come by themselves except Pollard. If Pollard come back, we're gonna have to have somebody else, just like we had with.
Yeah, I agree.
If we bring Pollard back, we need to go get Zeke for a discount.
Yeah, I'd like to bring Pollard and Henry back. That would be a beautiful situation. Or Pollard and Saquon.
Yeah.
Like you say, if we can sign Pollard and bring one of them other guys back, that'd be a perfect. We have one of the best backfields in the league immediately.
Oh, absolutely.
Period. Right. So also coming up, we have the NFL draft coming up in Detroit, right? 2024 draft. And man, Cowboys have some gaps to fill. What do you think is the most critical position where we must hit for the Dallas Cowboys? Can't miss. Gotta hit.
I'm gonna say D-line.
You gonna say D-line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is the thing.
Interior or exterior? Like you talking about D-tackle?
We need a
D-tackle.
We need a D-tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, our D-ends, we might can live with them, but we got to have somebody that can stop that run up the middle.
We need a fat boy down there that just drop and cause a fire.
We need. Can we go get Tony Saragusa?
Man, can we go? I was about to say, can we go get one of them Samoans?
Yeah, can we
go to Utah, Hawaii?
Yeah, can we go get Tony Saragusa?
Hey,
what's the big boy was that with New England?
And got
Wolfo.
Yeah,
we need somebody like that, man.
Gata, Nada, whatever his name is.
You know, our offense. We got some playmakers. Our offense can actually put up points, but this is the whole thing. And I want to go back to something that Mark said when he was on the show.
What's that?
Is that our defense has got to be good enough that our offense don't have to be great.
Yeah.
Right now, our offense got to be great all the time.
I felt like last year in the games that we lost, our defense had to be great. Right? Because in the games where we had pick sixes, multiple turnovers, those are the games where we won, beating the Jets 40-10 or whatever it was, beating the Giants 40-0. Right?
Okay,
but all the defense is going out here and doing spectacular things.
Defense did not do nothing spectacular in the games we lost.
No, they didn't.
Go back. Every game we lost,
defense.
The first thing the defense did was kept his own self on the field.
Yeah.
Come on, I kept saying
them third downs.
Yeah, them third downs. Because even against Green Bay, the first series,
third down penalty.
Penalty, come back, now they drive for a score.
Yeah. Agreed.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Agreed.
Those kinds of things. If the defense would have stopped them the first time, Now, maybe you can come back and get a field goal, but now they got a touchdown. That feels like, okay, I see the defense can't stop them. I got to go out here and throw, but instead of throwing a touchdown, you throw a pick six, trying to do too much.
Yeah.
And we can say Dak threw the pick six, and we can get the one he threw to Cooper. When they throw to what's the Cook?
Yeah.
And the guy. So we can say that gave them 14 points.
Yep.
But they had 48.
Yeah, they did.
Take away that, they still have beat us 36 to 32.
Yeah.
I mean, so the defense has got to be able to stop somebody so that the offense can say, okay, we can, just like Kansas City, this is the whole thing. Patrick Mahomes didn't have to be great. He just had to be good.
Yeah.
At the right time.
Had to manage it and make plays.
He didn't have to come out and gunsling the whole time for them to win. He had to make some good plays but the defense played good enough to where you ain't got to score a touchdown every time.
Yeah, for sure.
You ain't got to be the great Patrick Mahomes.
We're gonna keep it right here.
You can just be the good Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And then now, when it's time, now you can bring your greatness. You don't have to be great the whole game.
Yeah.
Just got to be great for 2-3 minutes.
But my thing is, can you name one game that Dak won for us last year? I can name several where the defense won.
Yeah, like you say.
But can you name one game that
but you say the defense. Now you say, can you name one game the offense? Not Dak. Yeah, the offense won some games.
For us last year?
Yeah, sure did.
What games?
I can't, but when you're throwing, Dallas had the highest scoring offense. You're averaging 30-something games.
Well, you know what? Them defensive and special teams points count towards them offensive points.
Yeah, absolutely.
And nobody thinks about all the points that we scored on defense and special teams last year. That goes straight to Dak.
No, they don't go.
We had one player with 5 pick sixes?
5, yeah. 5.
Right? We had Bland with 5 pick sixes. Yeah. That's unusual.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That was a record.
We had
that was a record for one player, but we had the most pick sixes in the league. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, but that's just one player.
Yeah, no doubt.
But what did the other players do?
Yeah, we had sacks, but it was tackles for loss, fumbles, forced fumbles.
But that was name the games where the defense came out and set the tone, held somebody to 12 or 15 points, and then the offense had to just score 18 or 21. It was a lot of games. Dallas won 30-something to 20-something. The defense still didn't. I mean, I'm just saying, it takes a whole team effort. And this is the thing. It was some games. Now you've been 12-4 for 3 years straight. Some of those games the offense won because we don't have no great defense.
We had a very good defense, right? I say that again.
I can't say that.
Let me finish my statement.
We
had a very good defense.
We had
against
a very average defense.
We had very good defense against average and lower opponents. Now, when we played against good offenses, our defense is San Francisco, right? San Francisco. All the teams in the West, really, other than the Chargers, and the Chargers put up points on us as well, right?
Yeah.
In the AFC West. Yeah. NFC West teams gave us trouble. Arizona beat us. San Francisco beat us. Who's the other NFC West? Seattle. We barely beat Seattle.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And that's a game where the defense held up.
Yeah. That's about the only one.
Yeah.
Where the defense held them to about 50.
I can't name a game where the offense went out and won it. Where the defense didn't show up, but the offense was like, all right, we got y'all. Who cares? Y'all gave up 28. Y'all gave up 28 points. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You better go back and look at Dallas' record because Dallas won some games 40-something to 20-something, 30-something.
But them 20-somethings and 30-somethings, a lot of them points came late in garbage time for the other team. Like, our defense really did set the tone. Like, our defense was legit last year. That's the only reason why we was 12-4 for the past 3 years.
Yeah, you set the tone against, like you say, average and below teams. That's not setting the tone.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can be the average and below team. I'm talking about go out and set the tone against somebody that's not even average or below, just even good.
Well, they gave us the opportunity to win a game against Philly the first time last year when we lost it. Right?
Last year.
Yep, this past season. Yeah. All right, and we lost that game. Right, defense did good enough to win that game.
What was the score?
Right. I don't.
I mean, we gotta put it
all
up.
The playoff games that we've lost recently, other than this year. Defense played hella good enough for us to win that game.
You better
San
Francisco
go back and look at
some of those scores.
They gave up 17 to San Francisco, 13 to San Francisco.
When?
Last year, the year before.
No.
Absolutely. The games we lost in the playoffs.
Pull that up.
I'm telling you. I know what I know.
But How much did they give up to Green Bay this time? 40. We haven't had.
That's just this year. This year is the first time our defense let us down. The 2 years before that, we didn't put up points. Okay. I think we scored 13 and 17.
Okay. I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna say okay.
13 and 10 maybe.
Okay.
But I look.
What? Come on, man. Our defense haven't held nobody in 25 years.
I just told you.
Okay,
huh?
okay.
We played good enough to win them games in the playoffs the past 3 seasons.
No. Nobody played good enough to win. Because if you played good enough to win, you would have won.
Now the defense played good enough. Dak could put no points.
Okay. See, you hop on Dak. So let me ask you this. Did Baltimore defense play good enough for Lamar to win the game?
This year?
Yeah, against Kansas City. Kansas City scored about 21 points or 20 points.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
I just want you to say that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want you to say that.
I'm not denying that at all. I'm just talking about the Cowboys.
The Cowboys, the defense, offense, special teams, nobody has played good enough in 25 years to do nothing.
Oh, all right. So we're going to take this back to, oh, man. It's whack.
No, the Cowboys defense, because this is the whole thing. When you play good enough on defense, most of the time you win the game. Because the championships are won with defense. Kansas City played good enough on defense to win the game.
All right, so Cowboys, we lost in the division round to San Francisco in 2022, 19-12.
Yeah, 19-12, okay.
Defense, absolutely.
Defense should have held them to 11. They play so good. They so great. You telling me how good they are?
They gave up 12 points, and we
No. We scored 12. We gave up
19.
Okay.
Offense can't score more than 19.
What happened to Lamar? He can't score more than 19.
Lamar ain't got nothing to do with the Cowboys.
But this is
ain't got nothing to do with the Cowboys.
Paint these boys with the same brush.
All right, Cowboys the year before that.
Yeah,
we lose 23-17.
23-17 to who?
To the San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs.
So why we didn't hold them to 15 or 16?
Why can't we score 24?
You telling me how good the defense is? Why they don't hold them? Why the defense don't hold them to less points?
Why can't we score 24 if we the most pro?
Because you say Dak ain't no good. That's why.
He ain't good.
I will agree with you. Dak ain't no good. But if
so we gotta hold another playoff team.
Okay.
Another playoff offense.
They held
to under 20 points.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah.
And we lost.
Because we didn't
score enough.
Because your great defense didn't hold them enough.
No. If you tell me my defense don't give up 23 points,
that everybody.
If I got a good offense,
So you're telling me that every defense in the playoff held somebody under 12 points. Every defense in the playoff.
That's what you're trying to tell me.
No.
I'm talking about the lack of production from our offense is what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the lack of production from the defense. You gave up 23 points.
That's enough to win a game. It should be.
No, it's not.
It should be.
It wasn't enough for San Francisco to win this year. They didn't score 23.
Let me see.
Go look at.
We'll look at
Go look at Baltimore and Kansas City score. Go look at Baltimore and Kansas City score.
All right. I'm just saying.
23 was enough to win.
23 points.
Right.
If I got a good, quote unquote, a $60 million quarterback, I better be scoring more than 23 points.
Okay.
Is my point.
Okay.
If I got a $40 million quarterback, I better be scoring more than 23 points.
So you talking about Dak Prescott or you talking about Lamar Jackson?
I'm talking about Dak.
Okay, Lamar, the same thing. You love him. You love Lamar,
I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Okay.
I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't care about Baltimore right now.
I'm a Cowboy fan too, but this is the thing. I can't expect just because you play for the Cowboys, you're going to do something that other players in the league are not doing. You got to compare these guys to other players in the league. You can't compare them to just what we want.
When you got in trouble back in the day, right? Let's say you went and did something at school you weren't supposed to do, and you went back home and told your mama, well, so and so did it. John did it and didn't get in trouble. You think your mama gonna care about John, or she care about you? That's how I feel about Dak. I don't care about Lamar right now. I'm talking about Dak.
Well, you be talking about how great Lamar is.
I ain't even brought up Lamar today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about Dak.
Yo, so we talking about Dak. So let's go back and see how many quarterbacks is better than Dak. So who you gonna get? Everybody
Shoot.
want Dak gone,
Hey.
but who you gonna get?
I tell you who I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get this rookie. Or I'm gonna get this young buck off my bench and Trey
That you don't
Lance.
know what he gonna do.
Hey, I'd rather take that chance to know what I'm gonna get out of this dude another year.
But you like Tony Romo. That's what I'm just saying. Which
I
kind of brush do we think
I
you-
didn't look. I hated Tony Romo at times, quite often,
I can't tell the way you talk about it now.
because his past few years, when I thought he was really elite, he didn't get the opportunity. Right, injury for one, and then when they put Dak in his
he played
position,
13 years, man. Come on. How
but
many-
still, he had
Come on.
horrible teams. Huh? Them Cowboys in the
So
come
you
on,
think
huh?
these Cowboys are good?
These teams are a lot better than what we had that Romo played with. No doubt.
I can't tell.
Only people that Romo had was DeMarcus Ware, Jason Witten, and T.O. and Dez for a little bit.
So
That's
who we
it.
got now? Who we got now?
We got D-Law, right?
Who?
We got Diggs.
Who?
Oh, come on, you can't disrespect these men like that.
Come on, what has D-Law done? Go look over the fast.
D-Law was one of the best. He was a pro
Run
bowler this year.
stopper.
Exactly.
4 sacks. Man, you can't. Come on, man.
We need a run stopper on that D-line. That's what we lack.
No, we need some sacks from our DN. We need to stop the run up the middle.
We getting sacks.
on,
We
nah,
getting sacks from
nah.
Michael Parsons.
Nah.
D-Law here to stop
The
that run. You
Cowboys
gotta have
with-
somebody that can handle
I've
that
been
edge.
telling you this all along. The Cowboys players are way overrated. We don't have no Super Bowl caliber players. D-Law, man, Diggs, he lucky to get interceptions because other than that, he give up a lot of
Oh,
touchdowns.
come
Come
on.
on. Come on, man.
Come on.
Come on. No, you can't put
Give
this
up.
on that. You can't put the
I
Dallas
can.
Cowboys.
I can't put it. I can put
No,
the
no,
offense
you
on
can't.
that.
No,
because
no,
he is the
no.
common denominator.
No.
That's kept
No.
us from advancing in the playoffs since he's been here.
No.
He is the common denominator. And he ain't.
No.
He ain't nothing. I ain't a Dak fan.
Oh, I ain't.
I don't hate the man. I want him to be great, but he's consistently shown me he is nowhere near great, and he's nowhere near that 6 million. As far as his draft is concerned, though, huh?
Yeah,
what we need, you say D-line.
we need a line stopper. We need a D lineman.
Yeah.
We don't need no O line. We need some defense.
Yeah.
That's gonna help us win championships.
I tell you-
that instead of maybe giving up 23 points to San Francisco,
Yeah.
we might give up 12 to them like a Kansas City did. We need a defense like Kansas City got.
Yeah, no doubt.
That know how to stop somebody.
Hey,
Kansas
it
City
ain't too many
did
Chris
not-
Joneses running around here though.
That's
It'd
what
be,
I'm
it'd
saying.
be nice to pick up Chris Jones here.
we gotta pick up the defense.
Yeah,
We
no
got
doubt.
to pick up the defense so the offense don't have to try to score 40 or 50 every time.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
I mean,
We beat a lot
Hey,
of
we'll
adversaries.
settle for 24.
Oh, okay.
we
you
would have
talking
settled
about-
for a 24 to 23 win.
Okay, you talking about all of the points that our defense got. They got them all on weak teams. I didn't see Bland get no interceptions against 49ers.
I didn't either.
see him get no interceptions against Green Bay.
I
He
agree.
got all those against the Giants, just like everybody else. They beat up on weak people. They bullies.
I agree.
But when they meet somebody
agree.
their own side, they shrivel down.
So,
And I seen Trent Williams.
was Deron Bland a problem?
Huh?
Is Deron Bland more of a problem than Dak?
Is the wrong band? They're all a problem.
A rookie?
Because they are a team.
Rookie wasn't hearing that 23 to 17 law or 23 to 12 loss.
Michael Paulson wore. D-Law wore.
Yeah, they was
They was here.
I was talking about Bland. You keep
No.
switching.
No, I'm just
You keep
saying.
switching up.
No, I'm just telling you that nobody has played. Nobody the Cowboys got played championship ball. So you just can't point out that. CeeDee Lamb don't play championship receiver. D-Law don't play championship DN. Michael Parsons don't play no championship linebacker.
Dak
I
fan,
haven't saw
boy.
Michael Parsons crawl in no NFC playoff. He always crawling on the Giants.
You know what I
crawling
wish?
on the Washington Redskins. All that crawling on the ground, showboating. But then you get against Trent Williams, he whoop you like you're a wet puppy. And then I see them guys. then I see him play against Kansas City. He getting up off the ground.
Hey, all I'm saying
Come
is,
on, man. We don't have no top level players, so don't blame it on that. When Michael Parsons get a sack in the playoffs, call me.
hey, I only hope our Noonish fans are as passionate about this show as you are about Dak Prescott.
No, I'm not passionate about that. No, I'm
Unc
passionate
love
about
Dak.
No,
Unc
you didn't
loves
miss that.
Dak.
Jay hate Dak, but he don't know who he gonna get when Dak gone. That's all
we
I'm
already
saying.
got somebody.
Who?
Our number 1 draft pick, Trey Lance, right here waiting in the wings. Like,
Trey Lance been on 2 teams. He can't be that good. If he was that
San
good,
Francisco and Dallas. I'm thankful to have him here in Dallas.
he was in San Francisco.
San Francisco and Dallas.
He was in Green Bay too, right?
Nope. Just San Francisco and Dallas.
Joe just San Francisco.
Just
if he
San
was that
Francisco.
good, he would have
San
beat
Francisco
up.
drafted him.
If he was that good, he would have beat out Brock Purdy.
Hey,
Because Brock Purdy looked like that.
He did beat out Brock Purdy. Then he got injured. And then Brock Purdy got his chance and ain't got it, and he's been rolling. I wouldn't go back to Trey Lance either if I was San Francisco. Not with a quarterback that's rolling like that. So it ain't the fact that Trey Lance didn't show up and didn't play good. He just hadn't had the opportunity.
Let me give you a perfect example. Troy Aikman, when he went down, he went down for 7 games. Steve Berline went 6-1. They were getting ready to play Detroit in the playoff. They went back to Troy Aikman.
Yeah, and that's what we didn't do, right? When Tony Romo was a quarterback and the same situation happened, right? And they went to Dak instead of going back to Romo. Yeah, that's
I'm just telling you what happened.
And that's been my whole gripe.
But this is the whole thing. Tony Romo was in his 13th year. Troy Aikman was in his 2nd year.
I'm just saying that's been my gripe this whole time. Tony Romo was the better quarterback, and that would have been better for Dak's development. Dak got thrown into a situation on a really good team, right? That carried him. He just managed that team.
But you said about
Tony Romo was a playmaker.
He was a playmaker.
Absolutely. He was a gunslinger. He had to be because he didn't have no help around him his entire career. So, yeah, that put him in a lot of trouble because he had a lot on his shoulders.
Dez.
You need more than Dez. Huh?
Okay, so who else told him?
One guy.
Okay, you said that got a CeeDee Lamb. He need more than one guy. What guys he got?
Dak has had Dez. Dak has had Zeke. Dak had Witten. He's now got Ferguson. He's got
Tony
Amari
Romo
Cooper.
Tony Romo had DeMarco Murray, Julius Jones. He had Miles Austin. He had Dez.
Miles Austin had one good game. Made a whole career off of one good game.
Okay, that's what you say.
When they wasn't good.
Michael Gallup had one good game. I'm saying it like that. He made a whole career. So Dak ain't had no.
I ain't tripping on Gallup.
He had just as many guys as Dak has had. He had just as many guys as Dak has had.
Dak has had a better teams around him
That's
by far. Next week,
I can't tell.
Next week I will pull up Romo's rosters and top players, and I'll pull up Dak's, and you will see.
I won't see nothing
You'll see because it ain't
I'm seeing them now. So who we name who we got? Just like I named all the players
on the
last
Cowboys?
week. Man, first off, I named 5 or 6 players that's our best players that probably wouldn't be on another team's roster.
Look,
D-Laws wouldn't even be on San Francisco roster.
D-Law, Michael Parsons,
D-Laws would not be on San Francisco or the Ravens or Kansas City roster. If he did, he would be a backup. He would not be started. Come on, man.
I don't think he watches D-Law. He's a
D-Law. The only people we got that could probably start for somebody else is Gilmore and Diggs and Michael Parsons. That's
man,
it.
D-Law is an all-pro defensive end.
Huh?
Yeah, he's all
No. Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl?
No, he ain't been no All-Pro. No, he haven't.
Check that out.
No, you check it out.
I will check it out.
Your peers vote you to All-Pro. You can't be All-Pro with 4 sacks, man, and 20 tackles. Come on, man. D-Law ain't did nothing. When me and you sit up here and talked on the show, we didn't even know D-Law was on the field. It be games go by. Come on, for Noonish fans, go look at the game. You go through 2 or 3 games, you don't hear D-Law name. Come on, man. What All-Pro D-Law to make?
D-Law ain't make an All-Pro.
Thank you, cause his peers know he can't play.
I don't know about that. 9 players from the Cowboys have made All-Pro.
And Michael Parsons.
Right. CeeDee Lamb, Deron Bland, Zach Martin, Brandon Aubrey.
All-Pro?
Dak Prescott, Tyron Smith, Tyler Smith, and Michael Parsons.
All-Pro?
Are second teamers.
Yeah, second
so
team.
that's first and second team. We had 4 first teamers, and we had 5 second teamers.
And who was one of the ones been voted All-Pro? All them other guys you named, and the one you hate, he been voted All-Pro by his peers, not by the fans.
Hey,
Not by the fans.
Well, I can't believe that DeMarcus Lawrence hadn't been all pro at this point.
I can. I can believe it.
He's a dog. I'm sorry.
She sure is a dog.
Now, what I will
He is
say,
a dog. He
I
is a dog.
did not like his comment.
I will agree with you like that.
I did not like his comment about the team being tired.
He's one of these.
I feel like that was real weak.
You know, you got two kind of dogs, right?
Yeah.
You got he's a dog.
Yeah.
And you got he's a dog.
Yeah. Also,
So he's a dog.
He's a dog.
Yeah. He's one of them dogs that don't hunt. You know, so hunters got dogs that go hunt.
Can't count on that cat.
Yeah. D. Lawrence is one of them dogs don't hunt. He just lay on the front porch.
We're going to keep this thing rolling. Huh?
Man, we love y'all. I tell y'all what I want y'all to do.
Yeah.
I want y'all to go like, share, subscribe.
Man.
So y'all can help me keep J.A. in line.
Hey, yeah, and go hit that notification bell so you know every time the show come on.
Yeah.
And then we're also about to open up this whole membership package, and we got some cool things coming for y'all on that
we
side
got
of
some
things
cool
as well.
things. Hey, man.
But we getting it all set up,
And
man.
I just want y'all to know I love keeping J.A. straight. I
Hey.
do this all day, every day. Y'all, sometimes
I love keeping on straight, too.
I have
you
to
know?
call in the middle of the day and straighten out Jay. He be at work. I be at home on the couch. I be like,
Yeah.
hey, say, Jay, are you straight, man?
Yeah. I be like, yeah, Unc, you good? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that last take you had on MJ wasn't right. You know, something wrong over there, man.
I have to keep it straight.
So these Mavericks, man, we've been balling recently.
Up until last night.
Well, I think we got 2 straight losses now.
Yeah.
Right? Because we lost last night to the Cavaliers, right? And then we lost Sunday to Saturday or Sunday to the Pacers, right? So we've lost 2 in a row. But last night's game, a bit flukish, right? Max Strus, you remember that guy's name?
Oh, yeah, I heard it before.
Yeah, he played with the Heat when they was in the bubble a few years ago. He was going off with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Right, on that whole run. Well, now he's in Cleveland, and last night that dude gave us the business, man. He was 4 for 4 from 3-point range in the fourth quarter, and then he hit the second longest recorded game winner in NBA history last night against us.
That was a 60-footer or something?
It was 53 feet.
53. I know it was way back there.
That boy hit it from our 3-point line.
I didn't see the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're up by 2. This dude, Max Strus, man, they run a nice little give and go play. And what can you do? You know, you can't contest it because you don't want to foul this dude. That's a 3-point shot. You up by 2 points. Don't want to foul him, right?
Yeah.
And he shoots right over Luka, man, and drains a 53-foot shot. Like, God, dog, man.
Yeah.
And you can't do nothing about that.
Well, you know, Cleveland and Indiana is one of the better teams in the league, and they're both young.
Yeah, they both up and coming.
And I will say this about Cleveland. Cleveland's they're not gonna stay together.
The team they have right now?
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because as soon as because I'm just being honest. Have you ever been to Cleveland? Everybody in Cleveland want to leave.
Absolutely.
So
There's nothing in Cleveland.
Yeah, so the guys.
Since LeBron left, there's nothing in there.
Honest. The guys that play for Cleveland,
They don't want to be there.
they don't want to be there. And I'm surprised, and I'm going to tell you this, I'm surprised as I'll get out there that Dame Lillard went to Milwaukee.
I am too. Now, I will say this. When it comes to the
Milwaukee's about as bad as Cleveland,
Yeah.
if not worse.
But it's beautiful though. They got beautiful green rolling hills up there. You know, if you're a scenic person,
I'm gonna say okay.
you know, if you're a person that likes just natural resources and just the artwork that God has created.
Okay. Well, I'm Noonish fans. This what I want y'all to do. If y'all now, there's a lot of cities in the United States, and this is not the truth. I'd have heard people say, "I'm going to, hey man, we're going to Phoenix, we're
Phoenix
going to
dope.
LA, we're going to New York,
Yeah.
we're going to Chicago, we're going to Houston,
But
man,
you
we're
ain't
going
heard-
to Miami."
you ain't heard
I ain't
what?
never heard nobody say I'm going to Cleveland or Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's
Ever in my life.
going to a Brewers game.
The only people I know that went to Cleveland and Milwaukee was the guys that I was in service with that was from Cleveland and Milwaukee.
Yeah. Nah,
I went to Cleveland and Milwaukee and I'd never go back.
Those are not destination sites.
Those are places
at
not
all.
Yeah, I'd rather go to Omaha, Nebraska.
Hey, Milwaukee's so bad. Their baseball team is the Brewers.
Yeah.
They got to get drunk up
Yeah,
there.
so
You know what I'm
so
saying? They got to
I'm
drink.
just saying for somebody that wanna, And the way these guys are now selfish and spoiled and want everything their way, it's certain teams that, like I say, it's going to be hard for them. That Cleveland.
Hey, Dallas should be a top
Dallas
destination for any free agent, but we've seen time and time again that is not the case. If we talking about lifestyle, we talking about taxes and everything. Dallas is prime.
They live here in the off season.
Yeah,
there's a lot of players,
but they don't want to play for the Cowboys
or the Mavericks,
which is crazy to me.
Well,
why?
I don't know. It's
why can't we? A few years ago when KD and we talking about the Mavericks. That's why Kyrie was such a big deal coming down here, right? Because we had to trade for him to get him here.
It wasn't.
And Kyrie had to be traded here and come and live here for a little while before we offered him a contract. Because if Kyrie came as a free agent, I don't believe he would be here right now. If he had not been traded and played for the Mavericks for a little bit, I don't think he would be here. But he fell in love with the city, like everybody else that comes and plays here.
I don't even think it was necessarily that.
What do you think it was?
Kyrie was. It's a lot of people didn't want Kyrie anymore.
Man, he had a chance to go back to the Lakers. Kyrie is still a top.
That's what they say.
He's still a top prospect, top dog in the league.
That's what they say. They keep saying that.
Yeah, he is.
What have he done to prove it?
He hasn't. Look, Kyrie is not an issue. Kyrie is not a problem, right?
He's not?
No, he's not. What criminal issues does he have?
No. Just because you're. What about coming to my team saying you want to be there, and then as soon as you get there, leave? That ain't a problem.
Well, he only did that to Boston, but nobody wants to.
He didn't do that to Brooklyn.
None of us want to be in Boston.
Did he do that to Brooklyn too?
No, he didn't do. He was there. He gave him 3 years.
But he set out a whole year. The whole time at Brooklyn, he was there for 3 years. I bet you he didn't play 82 games in 3 years.
Well, the man didn't want to take a COVID shot. Like, you can't make nobody take a COVID shot.
Nah, you can't. Nah, you can't.
And that's all that was about.
No, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't make people do anything.
You can't make that man take a COVID shot. That's the only problem he had up there was the COVID shot. Other than that, James Harden and KD.
His contract wasn't up when he left. He had to be traded. He was ready to go why? Because he didn't have to take the COVID shot?
Well, because when he signed up for him, what happened? See that? Like, he got up there expecting James Harden and Kevin Durant to be his teammates. And first of all, James Harden.
Why would you?
I try not to say anything bad about anybody. I said trying to say anything bad about anybody. I'm not a James Harden fan at all.
I'm not either. I
don't know him personally. I don't know him personally, but the man.
Guys, this is what I want.
I hate watching him play basketball.
This is what I want fans to do: is quit thinking what these guys going to do. Just look at what they already have done.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps saying that Kyrie is one of the 5 or 6 best players in the NBA. There's nothing that he has done to prove that.
Oh, come on.
Name it.
What you mean? A game-winning shot against the Warriors to seal the deal.
That was
that's
in
what he's done.
That's one shot. Okay, look at this. Kyrie is such a 5 or 6 best player. He was in Cleveland 3 years before LeBron came.
Yeah.
And they was last in the NBA all 3 years.
Well, before Brown got there, they was in the same spot.
Who was?
Cleveland. Them boys suck. Cleveland has sucked for a long time.
No, I'm talking about, listen to me. Listen to me.
The Guardians.
When LeBron,
aka Indians.
When LeBron went to Miami,
yeah,
Kyrie came the next year after that.
That's why LeBron left. So Cleveland could get a good draft pick.
Kyrie was not there when LeBron left.
I know. I'm saying LeBron left so that Cleveland could rebuild that roster.
No, they had to.
Because if LeBron stayed, there's nothing.
They had that draft choice anyway. Kyrie came the next year. They already had that draft choice. Okay, all of the 3 years that Kyrie was there without LeBron, Cleveland finished last with the worst record in the NBA.
And when LeBron came back, what happened?
They went to first.
Yep.
But with Kyrie by himself, they finished last.
Yeah.
So what makes Kyrie so good?
I'm not gonna sit here and say that Kyrie can take a team to win a national or to win a NBA championship, but who else can you say that about? Can't say that about Steph. What other guard can you say that about besides LeBron James? That's why he's the king. You can't say that about. There is no guard in the league that is taking that team.
I mean, but I'm just saying,
if that's the case, if that's the bar, Luka ain't nothing there.
No, but they didn't have the worst record in the league with Luka.
No, they didn't, but they haven't done nothing with him.
They went to the Western Conference Finals.
Yep.
You gonna compare a guy
last year,
that can take his team to the Western Conference Finals to a guy that's the last that's in the.
I'm just saying. I ain't. I'm just.
Kyrie haven't done anything but have potential. He haven't done anything.
Kyrie's a dog.
He is. You're absolutely right. He is a dog.
He's a dog. Not that dog.
Yeah, he's a dog. You got two kinds of dogs.
Kyrie is the truth. Kyrie is the truth.
That make him such a dog. To name it.
What do you mean? He displays it every night.
You talk about he hit one shot that the team was already in position. So name me something else Kyrie done did.
Kyrie got the best handles in the league, says AI and several others. He's a hell of a shooter. He's already shown that in the finals against the Warriors when he put them to bed, right? You're only as good as your team. Ain't that what you say? He's had bad teams. He's been on bad teams. Period.
But you say you can wheel. If you're a dog, you can wheel your team to win.
I didn't say that.
That's what you say.
I didn't say that
about Michael. He can wheel his team.
Michael Jordan was the truth. Huh? Michael Jordan was the truth. Kyrie ain't Michael Jordan. Kyrie is Kyrie is what, 6'1", 6'2", guard?
Okay.
Yeah, like I ain't, I'm not.
Kyrie is a
dog.
good player.
Kyrie is a top 3 guard in the league right now. And he's a top 5, top 10 player in the league right now.
Oh my goodness.
No doubt about it. Hands down.
Come on, man.
But ask somebody, you gotta watch that man play.
You said top 5 or 10?
Uncle Drew is cold-blooded.
Kyrie's
the type of talent, he's a generational talent.
Kyrie's better than Giannis, Joker, LeBron, KD, Steph. That's 5 right there. Dame, all that, he better than all of them.
I'll take Kyrie over Dame.
Oh my goodness.
What has Dame done that Kyrie hasn't? Nothing.
He took his team far. He didn't finish last.
We talk about a young Kyrie in his first 2-3 years of the season.
Either you can play or you can't. All that's just excuses. All that's just excuses
the
for
man
the guys
can ball.
you like.
The man is known
I'm not saying that he
the
can't
best
play.
point guard in the league. Like, what you mean? He's a dog. I don't get that.
He's the best one?
Point guard in the league.
He better than Steph?
Look, he's up there with him. Steph ain't got much of an edge on him. Steph can shoot that rock. Steph is a better shooter than Kyrie.
I'm gonna use the same.
Kyrie
wait a minute now.
Steph can't penetrate like Kyrie. Steph can't penetrate like Kyrie.
Steph got 4.
Kyrie's layup package is ridiculous versus Steph.
Got 4.
Kyrie,
Finals MVP.
We talking about
Steph
skills.
Got 4 and 1 Finals MVP.
We talking about skills, right?
His skills led his team. Kyrie's skills didn't do nothing for his team.
Steph got a much better team around him. Kyrie didn't have Klay Thompson and everybody else. He didn't have Draymond. He didn't have Wiggins. He didn't have everybody else around him. He should have been more
like Michael. He should have made them better.
Who? Can you name one player? Can you name one teammate Kyrie had before LeBron got there?
Huh?
Kevin Love.
I can name some he had after that.
I'm talking about before. What about
Jaylen Brown and Tatum? What about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum?
He couldn't
even why? Because he was selfish. That's why he got out of there.
Kyrie pro-black, and he didn't want nothing to do with Boston. And I can't blame him for that. Because don't nobody else want to.
He didn't know that when he went.
Boston's own don't want nothing to do with Boston.
He didn't know that when he went.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well, why you go?
I don't know. But Boston's own didn't want nothing to do with. How long did it take Bill Russell to go back to Boston?
He stayed down when he went.
But he ain't want nothing to do with him. So Kyrie didn't want to be there.
You said Kyrie left. Why he go there? Kyrie's unreliable, man. Just tell the truth. He's unreliable.
Where he is right now in Dallas, loving life. I love Kyrie. I love his mindset.
But he got to do it more than 6 months.
I think him and Luka will bring us a championship in his time here. But time will tell.
Your time will tell.
But I can't sit here and call Kyrie no dog.
I didn't call him no dog.
You did. You said he's a dog.
You said he was a dog.
I said he was a dog. You said he was a dog.
I agree with you. He a dog.
Hey, we just hit rewind. We can show that.
Yeah. We can hit rewind because Kyrie is unreliable.
Man,
he's unreliable.
Oh no.
He ever been reliable? He ever been unreliable?
Yeah, he had before he got to the Mavericks for the most part.
Okay, so how long that's been? That's been 10, 11 years. You've been unreliable. Now you've been reliable for 6 months, sports, and I'm supposed to believe you.
What is sports, though? Sports is all about what have you done for me
Okay, what has he done lately? He won some games.
He's been reliable.
Some regular season games.
Lately,
he done won some regular season games
on the floor.
alongside.
He's been balling. He's
but
been reliable.
He's over there with somebody else.
Lately, he's been reliable. Is all I'm saying. I can't judge that man today off of other teams and other situations and circumstances. But today, in this Dallas Mavericks organization, where things are
everybody judge off what you have done
lately.
No, everybody. Life is judged off what you have done.
Lately, if Cam Newton was judged off of what he had done, he wouldn't have had them issues this past weekend. But what he's done lately, that's why people wanted him the way he did.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, if you had a credit score of 500 and you pay your bills for 1 year, is your credit score going up to 800?
Absolutely.
No, not in 1 year.
Oh, 800? No,
not in 1 year.
No.
That's what you try to act like Kyrie done. You act like Kyrie is 800 credit score. He's not. Kyrie ain't no 800 credit score. Kyrie's a 600 credit score.
Kyrie is 750.
No. He was at...
you Equifax, I'm TransUnion.
No, he had the lowest credit
Kyrie
score.
750 over here.
You can't go from 490 up to 750 in 6 months.
Hey,
I judge these people like their credit score.
Hey, Kyrie is still
he's
balling. His
he's
credit
still
is 750 right now.
On his way to 800. Like this. Maverick fans, don't get too hooked up on Kyrie because he might switch up on you.
Yeah.
But I hope he don't.
I don't think he will.
And I'm not sure.
This is the environment with all the cameras, all the media up in New York was not good for him. Dallas, he can get lost, hide. He started a Twitch channel. He's got people. He's doing things he's never done before because he don't got people all up on his back.
I'm pulling for Kyrie.
Kyrie the truth.
I'm pulling for Kyrie. But you ain't the truth yet because you got to tell him the truth a few more times.
He's been the truth. Y'all got a ring. He the truth.
No.
And he was a factor.
Don't make you the truth.
And he was a factor in that.
A ring don't make you the truth.
So they say that Luka is the face or the next face of the NBA. How you feel about that?
Premature, just like everything these days. Everything premature.
But Luka has been. You talk about credit score.
Yeah.
What marks does he have against his credit right now?
None. But this is the thing. To project that you're gonna pay your bills
and pay your bills, it's two different things.
Look at it. I mean, if you say Steph or somebody's the face of the league, the 1, 3, 4 championships have been all.
No. I'm saying like after LeBron retires, right? After LeBron retires,
and he win a couple championships, then he'll be the face of the league.
Yeah,
you can't be the face of the league without winning championships.
You ain't giving it to him right now, though.
No, you got to at least win some championships to be the face of the league.
Hey, you see what AI said about him?
What AI said?
He said, man, it was funny. So the guy was like, AI was like, man, Luka play like and then he kind of backed up, and then the other guy came in and was like he's white, and AI immediately was like, no, Luka play like he black.
Yeah.
He said he got swag. He plays at his own pace.
AI and them is overdone.
They say that he is.
Luka play like who he is. He played like he's a European.
But it's your peers though, right? His peers are saying that he is next.
Oh yeah.
Same way about D-Law. Like his peers are saying that he is next.
This is the whole thing. Don't say that dude play like he black. He play like who he is.
Man, that dude different. He don't care.
But this is the whole thing.
He ain't playing like Tyler Hero.
That's
he more Larry Bird than Tyler Hero.
That's a knock on him.
On who, Luka?
Yeah, to say he play like he black. Give that man some credit for who he is.
Yeah, no doubt. But
the
stereotype on us brothers, we got rhythm, we got speed, we got athleticism. He ain't got speed and athleticism, but Luka got rhythm.
Oh yeah.
Luka got pace.
Yeah.
And Luka got swag.
Because this is the whole thing. Pistol Pete was bad. He played like Pistol Pete. Nobody ever said Pistol Pete played like he was black.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said Larry Bird played like he was black. Larry Bird played like who he was. So don't take no credit away from, because to me, that's like taking credit away from, Luka is from, where is he from, Germany? Slovenia. That's taken away from the whole Slovenian race.
Yeah.
Me. He plays like he's a Slovenian that can play the hell out some basketball.
Yeah.
That's what he played like to me.
I agree
Larry
with you
Bird
completely.
played like a 6'10" white dude that can play the hell out some basketball.
Jokic,
Rick
he
Barry,
from Slovenia.
Jokic, all that. So quit all that. I mean, all that stuff, man. That dude play just like who he is.
Yeah, I
that
agree
can
with
play basketball. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: I ain't never seen nobody play like Luka.
Do you think he's the next face of the league once LeBron leaves, though?
He got a chance.
If not, who?
I mean, it's a lot of guys got a chance to, but it's the one that emerged and started winning championships. That's who the face is going to be.
Yeah,
we can
like Giannis. Giannis has a good chance.
Yeah, you know, like Giannis
or Wemby. Wemby hadn't won nothing yet, but the guy, he's
Wemby
a freak.
He probably got a better chance than all these guys.
I don't know, because Ralph Sampson. I mean,
if he stay,
we look at the measurables.
Yeah, if he stay healthy.
Ralph Sampson should be in the GOAT conversation.
If he didn't stay healthy, he didn't stay healthy.
Okay,
that's what I said about Wemby.
Yeah,
if he stay healthy, there's a lot of guys, but the one that goes to the fourth round and wins some championship, that's who the face gonna be.
Yeah. So Luka has a very good chance.
Yeah. Luka got a very good chance.
And Dallas fans, we're very lucky to have this man here. So
yeah. And they're going to have to get somebody.
Get out there and watch that man when you get a chance.
Say, Luka, go
get
somebody else to help you beside Kyrie.
Hey, man. I'm good with Kyrie. I don't understand the hatred, man.
No, it ain't no hatred.
I don't get it.
It ain't no hatred, but I'm just saying, what has Kyrie done to say that he's a top 5 or 10 player in the league? I don't see it.
Balling, Uncle Drew films.
Yeah, what does that got to do with his
Basketball ability? How many championships have he won? How many times have he played at least 65 games in a year? Now that Alpha Silver put the new rule, now you can't sit around and look, Kyrie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying all that stuff. Kyrie did all that.
Hey, if I'm on a weak team and I know we ain't going nowhere, I'm going to try to sit out too. That's all I'm saying, but we going to keep this thing.
Well, I won't, because I'm not one of these new. I'm like Mike, I'm going to play 82 games. Yeah. I'm like Will, I'm going to play 48 minutes of 82 games if I can.
Yeah.
Of every game, not some.
Hey, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, we just like I said, young athletes, just realize y'all don't have the time. 48 minutes a game.
No, y'all can't handle it. Y'all can't handle it.
Y'all gotta have load management. You gotta have minute restrictions and load management.
Yeah. and with that load management being said, we're gonna take a break. And we are back, man. Ring the bell just in time.
Ring the bell.
School is in. Better be in your seat. Face it forward.
I just want everybody to know they didn't hear it, but the bell rung when the show came on.
We been in school.
Yeah, we been in school. Well, hey, this is what I want to talk to y'all about. I know I said once before, and there's some people that are, you take Emmett over Barry. See, and this is what you got to realize. When I say I take one person over the next person, I'm not trying to convince you that person is better. I'm convincing you. I'm just saying what I would do.
Yeah.
And the reason that I would take Emmitt Smith over Barry Sanders is because Emmitt is going to simplify my offense.
Gotcha.
I don't need a third down package because Emmitt can pick up the blitz on third down.
Yep.
He can run the ball on 3rd and 1 all the way up to 3rd and 4.
Yep.
So that's some more pressure on the defense.
Yep.
And if it's 3rd and 8 or 9, he can circle out the backfield and catch the ball, or he can pick the blitz up.
Yeah.
So I don't need to. So that eliminates all that third down package.
And that blocking is everything.
Yeah, and that blocking carries it to another level. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that Barry couldn't do that, but I'm just saying what Emmitt was prolific at.
Talking about what he could do.
He was known around the league as the best blocking, one of the better blocking backs of his era.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that. And then now we're going to get to some of the numbers. You know, Barry Sanders had 4 rushing titles.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith had 4 rushing titles.
Okay.
During the same time.
Yeah.
Because at one time they was alternating.
And this is before Barry had retired. While Barry was still in the league.
Well, Barry just came 1 year before Emmitt.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just 1 year. So
he retired. He retired, what, like 5 seasons, 6 seasons before Emmitt did?
Something like that. Because he played 10, I think Emmitt played 15.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is all during the same time period. He had 4 rushing titles. Emmitt had 4 rushing titles. Emmitt had 164 rushing touchdowns. Barry had 104 total touchdowns.
That's 60 more touchdowns.
And then Emmitt had 11 receiving, so he had 175 total touchdowns to Barry 104.
Okay.
So it's something to that number. You know, I need the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
So
Emmitt, 71 more touchdowns over 4 seasons. Barry would have had to score like 17 touchdowns per season in order to be anywhere near.
Well, he had 104 touchdowns in
5 less seasons.
In 10 years. So he's averaging 11 touchdowns per season.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't even 11, 10 points something. Yeah. So if he'd have played 5 more, he would have had 150.
Yeah.
You know, and that's at the end of his career. But at the time he retired, Emmitt already had more touchdowns.
He had 104 touchdowns in 11 seasons?
In his whole career.
Yeah, and he played for 11 seasons? Is that what it
10
was?
or 11.
10? Okay.
I think it's 10, maybe 10.
Okay.
But anyway, Emmitt had more, and at the time that Barry retired, Emmitt already had more touchdowns than he did.
You know, they had a better team, so yeah, no doubt.
Then that's the whole thing. Everybody keeps saying Emmitt had a better team, but this is the thing. When Emmitt wasn't there, the team didn't win.
Emmitt made the team better.
Emmitt missed 5 games.
And they lost 5 games.
So you know, and then that 1 year when Emmitt held out.
Did Emmitt ever win an MVP?
I know he won Super Bowl MVP.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I think he should have won in the league.
Yeah,
especially that year when he sat out and lost 2 games. And they came out and
then
back
that
and
year
ripped off them.
that Emmitt set out, he set out training camp and the first 2 games. Okay. Everybody say, well, Emmitt had a great line. Now,
them boys was losing.
Those running backs, they worked out all preseason, all training camp. But when they got to those first 2 games, they didn't get 30 yards.
You remember, was it Tommy Agee?
No, Tommy Agee was a fullback. It was who I can't remember. But the guys didn't even get 30 or 40 yards.
Wow.
And then Emmitt came back with that same line, started rushing for 100 yards.
Yeah.
And they went 14-0.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, and I seen Emmitt rush for 160 yards on the New York Giants with a separated shoulder.
Yeah.
But, I'm just saying, and this is the whole thing about
still to this day, that's insane.
Making your teammates better. Emmitt can't make his teammates better. But this is the thing. he can inspire them to do their best.
To do their job.
Yeah. I mean, because, I don't believe in making people better, but I do believe in going to the track or the field or whatever, say, man, J.A. balling out today. I got to come with my A game.
Absolutely.
And that's what Emmett might have made his players come with their A game, but he didn't make them better because when those other guys, they practiced all preseason.
They wasn't better.
And they didn't look anything. Emmett didn't even practice in the preseason. Got right behind that line, started rushing for 100 yards.
Yeah.
Those guys that practiced weeks and weeks, but so that's why Emmett has. And then on top of that, Emmett got 3 Super Bowl rings and a Super Bowl MVP, and Barry don't.
And you don't become the league's leading rusher of all time
by accident, by not being good.
Yeah.
You don't. But that's in any league. You can poo-poo on Kareem or LeBron James or whoever you want to, but anytime you lead the all-time scoring, all-time anything, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
So Emmett, and I'm not saying that Emmett is better than Barry. I'm saying that me personally, I would prefer Emmett because he simplifies my offense. He get the job done at a high level, and he contribute to my team winning the Super Bowl.
So if he's more impactful, then you can say he is better. He's got better numbers. Then you can say he is better. It's hard to say that when you go back and look at Barry's highlights.
Oh, yeah.
But they're highlights for a reason.
Yeah, highlights.
You go back and look at Barry's lowlights.
Lowlights. And
Barry had a lot of negative runs.
Yeah, and Barry lowlights is getting the ball in the backfield.
Yeah.
Shaking, and getting dropped for a 3-yard loss.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing about Emmett. Emmett had way less negative plays, and when Emmett, he'll take 1 yard on first down because he know what? I'm going to get it again on second and third.
Yeah.
But, sometimes when you're always trying to hit that home run, sometimes
Hey, it's all about keeping this thing going this way.
Well. And that's all.
That's what Emmett did better than anybody ever.
Emmett is better than Barry, but I'm saying the final results for his team.
Yeah.
He did more for his team. I mean, by catching out the backfield, by blocking on third down, and by being an every down back.
Because you pointed something out to me I didn't realize. Right? Everybody talks about how bad Barry Sanders' teams were. But they actually beat the Cowboys in the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah,
they put us out. Our first playoff.
The first playoff.
Was that 92?
Yeah.
92, they put us out the playoffs.
We won in 93,
yeah.
And then we came back and went around
96, yeah.
Yeah. In 92, the Cowboys played the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
And that was the year that Troy Aikman missed the 7 games. They played Detroit. They put Troy in. Detroit beat them. So Detroit had a playoff team.
Yeah. So they wasn't just trash.
Yeah, they wasn't trash. And now, and everybody said, well, he didn't have no blocking. It has never been a back rush for 1,800 or 2,000 yards.
With no blocking. Yeah.
So, and
I had some exceptional runs now.
Yeah, and I even saw the Barry Sanders documentary, and he said that, Detroit promised me that they was going to build around me, and they didn't. Yes, they did. They draft choices just didn't pan out like that.
Exactly.
They had draft choices.
They tried.
And they took them. It ain't like when the draft came, they said, we don't need nobody, we got Barry.
Yeah.
They took their draft choices.
Yeah, they
tried.
tried.
And they actually, and this is the thing, they had an offensive lineman named Lomas Brown. Lomas Brown
was cold-blooded.
Yeah, Lomas Brown played left tackle. He couldn't make all pro because of guys like Larry Allen and all over. But Lomas Brown went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
And they had another guy named Mike Utley.
Yep.
That broke his neck.
Yep.
He was going to the Pro Bowl till he broke his neck. So Barry had some play. And I think he had Herman Moore.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
A receiver,
so
yeah.
he had some help. So, it's just that it didn't work out for him. But don't try to diminish Emmett. I'm not trying to diminish Barry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the final result, all the things that Emmett did for his team, I'm not sure who else would have done that.
From a holistic viewpoint, Emmett, no doubt, was the better back.
Yeah. All around.
It's plenty, I take it back to baseball, right? I'd rather have a shortstop that can make all the routine plays and some of the special plays. Some of them. They don't got to make all of them. But I need him to make all the routine plays. Emmett made all the routine plays and did them very well. Barry Sanders was a special play guy.
Yeah. He was a home run hitter.
He's a
He trying to, and every time he did it, he trying to take it to the house.
Barry Sanders was a solo home run hitter,
Yeah.
right? His home runs didn't really have much impact, but they were fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? His plays were fun to watch. Didn't really matter to the result of the game, but God dog, Detroit could lose by 30 points, but Barry was gonna make a play today.
Oh yeah, Barry
You know what
gonna
I'm
put a
saying?
highlight in that.
Emmett, he made the team better.
Yeah.
Right? Because he could block, he could catch, he could do so many different things out of the backfield. People had to pay attention to him.
And he
So
came
now,
to work every day.
Michael Irvin, Jay Novacek, Alvin Harper, these guys could get these balls because Emmett made sure the quarterback was protected, and he held up linebackers and other guys that had to pay attention and make them, wait one extra half a second is all you need in football to be open.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
and when we can suppose, and then and some people tell me, well, if Dallas had Barry Sanders, we don't know that. That's just if and I know a few offensive linemen that played in the NFL and the Canadian League, and this is what they tell me. They say, I would rather block for him because I know where he's going to be.
absolutely.
Barry, you don't know. You blocking right here for Barry, he way over there. So, that kind of help your lineman
Tom
out.
Brady's O-lineman liked him so much more than Michael Vicks or LeBron or Lamar Jackson. Because you knew I didn't do my job. I need to make a pocket, and Tom going to step up and do what he do. But these other guys, man, I could be doing my job very well and get hit up for holding.
He roll out to the end. I got him blocked to the outside, but now you run to the outside.
Yeah.
Now it makes it look like I ain't blocked him.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
exactly. But
so it's all those. But, just so people know, when I say I got somebody, that's who I like.
it's justified.
Yeah, it's just my opinion and who I like. It's not a fact.
Yeah.
Now the fact that Emmett is an all-time leading rusher and got 60 more touchdowns and 3 Super Bowl rings, that's a fact.
He got numbers to prove that he's the
that's
better
a fact.
back.
Now my opinion about all this other stuff, that's just my opinion about I like.
And people like flash. People like the
yeah.
awesome, the oohs and the ahs, and the consistency tends to get overlooked.
Yeah.
Right? Guys that just come in and do their job and do it well every single time.
Yeah.
You don't hear about them because they're doing their job.
Kind of like John Stockton and Kyrie. John Stockton do his job. Kyrie, he dribbled. But John Stockton got 6 to win.
But Kyrie has a NBA championship, and John Stockton does not. Well, keep it moving.
Hey, if John Stockton had LeBron to ride off.
Yeah. So man, hold on. We on the boxing news right now, boy. Hold on, let me get my graphics right. I just switched them up, got them backwards. It's all good.
We got boxing. Anthony Joshua and
man, it's some big stuff coming up right now, man.
And I heard that
I hear this off table, but there's nothing confirmed just yet.
I keep
but
word on the streets. And I keep telling people, man, the streets tell more truth than anything.
Yeah.
Most of the time, what the streets say is what it really is.
Hey, and y'all don't know it, but we were trying to have Derrick James on the show this week, but he couldn't because he was on a certain tour, right? And there's a common denominator with all these fights, and that is Derrick James, right? So Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney had their fight press conference yesterday, so they're fighting on 420. Smokers, holla if you hear me. That's a holiday. But on 420, on 420, these guys will be entertaining you on your holiday. Smokers, green smokers, that is, not tobacco smokers, but you weed heads out there. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney have chosen to fight on 420 this year. And yesterday they had their first face-to-face conference up in New York.
Who you got?
Who I got? Ooh, I can't go against my guy. And if you know who my guy is, my guys typically revolve around people from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Derrick James is from East Dallas, Texas.
Oh, Derrick James from East Side?
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Boys Club down there off of, what's the one past Dolphin? What's the street past Dolphin? Boys Club over there? YMCA?
Ferguson?
No, past Dolphin going east.
Going east, Ferguson?
Or I think it is Ferguson, actually. It's Ferguson, and yeah.
Oh, that's why it's
because that's what that's what YMCA is over there. The gym is. I'll tell you where the gym is after the show.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay.
Because I do have access, you know.
Okay, no, I was just wondering. I didn't know. So Derrick James is from East Side.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Strong, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I can't wait to get him on the show so y'all can talk a little bit,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
He know our cousins. He fought against Zell.
Derrick James did?
Yeah. Well, you know.
Them had some hands.
Yeah. My Fort Worth cousin.
Yeah. Who he say won?
He said Derrick won the fight. He won because it was before, it was like an Olympic fight. It was going to like a qualification fight or something like that. But Derrick won. Derrick won. But he did say Zell had them hands and he didn't want to see him again.
Okay.
Yeah. He said Zell came with it. You know, I asked him about that.
Supposed to have them hands.
Zebediah. That's my cousin right there, man.
Yeah, okay.
But nah, Derrick James, he's trained with both Ryan Garcia and Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua flew over from the UK to train with Derrick, and Ryan Garcia is training with him right now. And Derrick, he couldn't be on the show today because he was up in New York with the press conference this year. So he let me know that like on Friday when I asked him to come on.
Haney.
I got Garcia. I'm sorry. Haney does not impress me. He has not impressed me. Regis Prograis, I never thought he was of that pedigree to be in the championship talk, champions talk.
Who was training Garcia when Tank knocked him out?
Tank, some other guy, guys on De La Hoya's side. It was a white dude out of Cali.
He was over there at the Golden Boy camp.
Yeah, he was with the Golden Boy camp.
Okay.
Shortly after that, right after that actually, he came over and started working with Derrick. And his last fight, he had a knockout. And he talking that hot cash stuff. So I think I'm going with Garcia. I'm going with Ryan Garcia. Ryan's been living in Dallas. He's in Dallas right now. He's been living in Dallas over the past year and a half training with Derrick.
I don't know.
you like Haney? Haney one of them snack boys, man. So it's hard to.
Haney pretty tough though, man.
When it comes to the money, right, and understanding that these dudes are on PEDs coming out of that snack camp, it's hard to put my money on the table, right, with Garcia.
But I'm gonna say this
because I know Haney's a snack boy. These dudes been fighting each other since they was 19 years old.
So who been winning?
They've been back and forth.
Oh, okay. Long as they've been back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. If you can beat that dude, if you're better than him, snack ain't gonna make him that much better.
You're right.
I mean,
give him a little more confidence, a little more endurance, a little more strength.
But this the whole thing. Like I say, if Garcia put them hands on it right, because this is what I tell guys all the time. I used to say this when I was in the military, because we used to have a hand exchange in the military.
Yeah.
I used to tell them like this: when you can know snacks, you can know whatever you want to. If somebody catch you right, you're gonna forget everything you know.
Absolutely.
And they say, "Oh no, I ain't gonna forget everything I know." And I used to tell them, yes, you are, because you're gonna forget how to stand up.
You gonna get in defense mode.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
If you catch you right, you're going to forget how to stand up. If you forget how to stand up, you forgot everything you know.
Everything else. You
don't know nothing about no snacks.
You gonna go back to your old
left jab. You don't know nothing about none of that.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be
a great fight. That's on 420.
But Haney is a tough. Haney can fight though.
Yeah, I like Haney. I thought he lost to Lomachenko. It was a good fight. He won the early rounds. He won enough of the early rounds to where what Lomachenko did to him late didn't matter. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Because he did not dominate. Now he dominated Regis Prograis, but like I said, Prograis is like super pump. He's like Jake Paul basically. He's like I never looked at him like a true
real fighter
champ.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he came in on these dazzling fight cards and stuff, like whatever. Like, I don't care about that. The one thing about Ryan Garcia that gives me a little bit of hesitation is his discipline. I don't know if he is disciplined enough because at the end of the day, he is a YouTube star, right? Yeah. He's been boxing his whole life. I ain't going to take away from his work and what he's put in, but he's a YouTube star. He's in this fight because of his popularity on YouTube and how many followers he has, right? Instagram, all that good social media stuff, right? He's a hell of a fighter too.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if he's disciplined enough to stick to Derrick James's game plan. So that's the only thing that gives me a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah, because really, that's what got him
In trouble against Javante Davis.
Yeah, against Tate. He dropped, I mean, he did one of the most basic things that you don't do. You drop your right hand and you got caught with that.
Bow. Yeah, man.
Your right hand came down here, bow.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you got to keep that up. So.
You gotta keep it up. You gotta keep it up. So it's gonna be a good fight, man. A lot of punches thrown, which is what I like to see in a boxing match. It's gonna be highly entertaining. So 420, please check it out. But the most relevant fight, the one that is nearest to us, happening next week, is between them heavyweights.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou. My gosh.
If Joshua will stay busy, he can beat him. But if he try to
Derek's
slug
trained,
it out,
Derek's trained Joshua. Look, as long as he don't get hit with that one shot from Ngannou,
and the way
Joshua
you do that,
should win that fight.
He got to stay busy.
Yeah.
Keep his hands moving.
You know, he's got to throw them
because-
jabs.
Because the other guy really not a fighter, man. I mean, not a boxer.
He
can. I mean,
it's hard to say that he's a boxer. He is a boxer. Francis is a boxer. He's trained in multiple disciplines.
Yeah.
But he can box. And he
Yeah.
proved that you can't go into the ring with a heavyweight champ and almost win the decision and not be a boxer.
Well,
That's 12 rounds. Now, you might get one lucky round.
yeah.
But to go 12 rounds?
But neither one of them did much at all in that fight to me.
No, they didn't.
I mean,
Well, Francis knocked him down.
Yeah.
Francis was the aggressor in that fight.
if he would have knew how to move his hands like a real boxer, he would have beat. He would have beat him.
Yeah, no
but
doubt.
he didn't. I mean, he knowing how to box and being a boxer is two different things.
Absolutely.
He know how to box, but for him being a real boxer, he don't have enough time.
Can't give him that?
Yeah, I can't give him that because he don't. I mean, he's not out there throwing combinations and all this stuff. And no matter what heavyweight that you can name, he had Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had one hell of a left hook knockout, but Mike Tyson had some combinations too.
Mike come with that hook. He come with that hook to that body, follow with that uppercut, and you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, but but I'll say this: if Joshua can keep his hands busy, I think he can beat that guy.
Yeah,
but now if he turns to a slugfest, that boy's a load, man.
Hey, Ngannou, we're
load.
talking about pounds per punch or whatever that metric is.
Yeah,
like
he got that.
Can't nobody mess with that. The man will hit you, feel like a house just fell on you. You know what I'm saying? So as long as Anthony Joshua can stay out of the way of that one shot,
and keep his hands
I think
busy.
he should win this fight.
Yeah, because if he
easily.
keep his hands busy, every time Ngannou gets set to point, pop.
Yeah.
But you got it. But if you sitting there waiting for the big one like he doing, you might get caught.
And what I will say about Anthony Joshua, man, his past two fights, man, dude has dominated the guy.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked
and this is since he started working with Derek.
Yeah, it looked
before
like
he started working with Derek, he looked really hesitant. He looked like he wasn't sure. He looked like he just didn't believe in himself, right? Yeah. Since working with Derek, he looks like he is straight out the mud and don't give a damn about nothing. Yeah. The man been throwing hands, knocking dudes out, boxing. Like Anthony Joshua looks like what he should look like as the physical specimen that he is. The man looks scary in there right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. He looks like a heavyweight champ to me, the way he's fought his last few fights. So we'll see what's up, man. I know he didn't work with Derek necessarily for this fight because he wanted to get back to UK. Dallas is a long way from home. A lot of back and forth there and whatnot, but I know it's enough in him from Derek, to stay. So we'll see how it goes. Man. I got Anthony Joshua winning this fight. It should be a good one, y'all.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
That's all I'm saying. We're gonna keep this train moving, man. I thought we were on the MLB previously, but obviously I got my graphic wrong, so now we're on MLB now. Switching over. We live. So yeah, man. MLB is back, baby.
Already, man.
Spring training. Let's go. And my World champion Texas Rangers, man. We
And they
back
got-
in training camp.
And man, they got the young guy. What's his name?
Which one? You
The
talking
one
about
that came up from the minors?
the young buck?
Yeah, man.
Oh man,
He might,
old Wyatt Langford, man. Wyatt Langford. That's the gentleman running the bases. Looks real goofy. Like, I don't know what to make of this dude. The dude looks so goofy. Like, it's hard to believe he's as good as they say he is. So he was our fourth round pick, fourth pick, out of Florida last year. Went to the minor leagues, double A, triple A, I think single A as
Triple A.
well.
Yeah, but they got
Ended
the
up in triple A. My boy hit 360.
Yeah. And how many 12 home runs?
10 home runs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My boy hit 360, 10 home runs, 17 doubles, and 200 at bats. And word on the street is he's a better hitter than Corey Seager.
Well, this is a this is a whole thing. No matter how he looks, I haven't heard anything about. I don't even know what position he plays.
He's an outfielder.
All I heard about is his hitting.
The boy can crush.
360
ain't. 360 in the pros.
They're
with a
not
whoop
even-
back. Yeah, that boy swinging the day.
They will shrink the field for him.
Yeah.
I don't know what he play right field.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
He's on one of them corners though.
Yeah, I mean, so they can shrink the field for him a
Yeah.
little bit. If you got a good center, I ain't telling you nothing you don't know. You're a baseball guy. You got a good center fielder and a good left fielder. You can put that right fielder, slide everybody over a little bit.
Yeah.
And you'll shrink. Instead of coming way over here, now you just got this.
And he is not worried about defense, and the Rangers ain't worried about his defense.
And then if you put him in right field, it's a proven fact, scientific fact that less balls get hit to right field than anything. So
but at the same time,
but if he's hitting them, he'll be all right.
And like I teach my kids, it's a lot of hits in right field. Like that's where we focus on practicing.
Yeah.
It's the right field because I know how it gets down.
Usually you got your worst fielder in right field anyway.
Yeah, well, that's little league, but major league, everybody can go.
I mean, yeah, everybody can go.
Everybody can go.
I mean, everybody can.
But it's just a lot of hit. Like, it's hard to believe, but you hit the ball harder to right field than you do to left field, right? In order for me to hit the ball to right field, all I got to do is just bow, get full extended right here. To hit it to left field, I got to twist and go here, bow. Yeah. But to just go bow, I hit the ball harder to right field. Balls go far, go really, really far. But that dude, they say he's better than Corey Seager. Corey Seager last year put on one of the best offensive performance Major League Baseball has ever seen in all time, right? So
here we go again.
We'll see. To say he's better than Corey Seager is saying a lot, and I'm happy that we got both of those guys on the team.
Go pick somebody else.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're going to go pick one of the best hitters in baseball.
On our team.
This guy's better.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what...
I like it, though, because it's going to... I'm sure Corey Seager got a little chip on his shoulder from hearing that, because he's injured right now. He can't really do too much.
I mean,
But hearing some rookie better than me? Nah, dog.
Nah. So I'm going to go out and prove that at the plate.
Yeah, I'm going to show him what's up. I ain't got to say nothing.
Good, though. It'll be a competition within your own team.
Within their own organization. That's why I love it.
I'm going to hit 320. No, I'm going to hit 330. I'm going to hit 40 home runs. I'm going to hit 50. I'm going to hit 20 doubles. No, I'm going to hit 25.
Yeah.
I mean.
And they're young.
And that's.
We signed a 10-year deal with Corey Seager. He's in year 3. And we got this guy. He's a young buck, man.
Yeah. So,
buck.
And I hope he's half as good as they say he is.
Yeah, I do too.
If he's half as good as they say he is, he's better than most.
And he's the truth, man. He was solid at Florida. He showed what he could do a little bit last year in the minor league. So we will see the season if he even gets an opportunity, because the Texas Rangers outfield is stacked. That's where we are very strong. So he might not even be on the starting roster come season opener.
Who we got at DH?
Yeah, we got Adolis Garcia. We got my boy Duran at DH.
If he can hit, he gonna get to the plate.
Yeah, but he's such a young buck. The way it works, they wouldn't put him at DH. They let him go down to AAA, get at bats, stay in the field. Even if he is hitting the way he's hitting, we got guys, man. That's the thing. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, that's a good
problem to have, man.
But if you got a guy gonna hit 40, 50 home runs, I think he's gonna get to the plate.
He should.
I mean,
I'm
gonna figure out a way. And this is the whole thing. Bruce Bochy
gonna get what he wants.
After you untie that one you tied on last.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
He'll figure it out.
If
the boy can hit, he gonna get him to the plate.
If Bochy want him, he gonna be in the majors.
Yeah,
I
he
promise you
gonna be
that
in-
much.
he gonna be
I
at the
promise you
plate.
that. And then we got young prospects coming up pitching, man. Jack Leiter. He was at Vanderbilt 2 years ago. And, he had a good season in the minors last year. And expecting big things out of that kid, too. So the Rangers, man, and I'm only speaking to the Rangers. That's the home squad. In all honesty, I'm not a fan of MLB. I love baseball, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I'm not a fan of MLB because of other things, like it been only 6-7% black, and them like continuously having the Jackie Robinson
To be
thing,
honest,
like that did something. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
becoming a less and less fan of professional sports every day.
In general.
Yeah, I mean, when I really want to see a good football game where people landed on the line trying to do something, I go see a high school game.
Yeah, no
But
doubt.
them boys trying to get to college,
Well,
trying to get a free education.
Politics, egos, it's
Money
several things.
and money.
Yeah.
Yeah. These boys
yeah.
they in high school, they ain't making business decisions yet.
No,
So
they are in college and the pros for sure. They are for sure, man. But when it comes to this baseball, man, I'm looking forward to the Rangers season. I'm looking forward to the season in general. Even though I'm not a fan of Major League Baseball, and I would love to start another league of my own, right? And compete against Major League Baseball. I believe that's very possible because there's a lot of talent out here that I believe is a better product.
Well, the USFL did it.
USFL, absolutely. Merged with the XFL.
And all they have to do is not compete against the NFL on Sundays.
Yeah.
And they will be successful.
Yeah, they got a spring season going.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So if you get baseball league going,
Yeah.
you might can't compete head to head on a day basis with it. You have to play in another time frame.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Maybe-
doubt.
And probably not play 162 games because
That's a lot of games, man.
Come on, man. They need to.
Hey, but that's
I mean,
baseball,
don't
though.
get me started on baseball.
That's what you sign up for. 162 games is what you play for. And if you're playing baseball, you want to play every day.
Yeah.
I don't want days off. If I'm playing and I'm hot in that batter's box, I don't want days off. Because I wanted to feel like a continuous game. The same game going on. When I was hot and I had 2 to 3 days off, that was the worst thing for me, huh?
Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can't stay in that groove.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
same when
So-
they track and field, you're in the groove. You run every 2 weeks, man. Don't make me switch it to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm out that groove now.
Out that
Yeah,
group,
yeah.
exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
absolutely,
And athletes, man, we're such creatures of habit. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to have that. So 162 games, I don't mind that. We got to keep that. It's a lot of games.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Y'all
games.
ain't gonna tune in, but it's needed though.
Yeah.
It's needed though. But yeah, man, Ranger fans got a lot to look forward to this year. Let's go. Let's win us another one. Hopefully, we can start to plan that celebration now versus 2 days in advance and have that horrible production that the Mayor of Arlington put out last year. But anyways, we'll keep it. We'll keep that moving, man. And what else we got? I think that's the last subject, huh?
That's the last time.
That's the last subject right there. How about them Rangers, baby?
Oh, yeah, them Raiders is what they did. I thought we had something else to talk about.
Oh man, we out of there, man. That was
Oh,
fun.
man, that was
A lot of fun,
yeah,
man.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
man, and we just gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
And we gotta keep to talk about athletes just strictly on athletics, not
keep it positive.
and then try not to diminish what somebody else did to build your guy up. If you like Michael Jordan, don't try to diminish what LeBron or Kareem or Bill Russell did. Just say Michael won 6 championships in 8 years, and he was the best during that era and all that. But don't start saying, oh, well, he was 4 and 6 and he's this and that. Just he did what he did against who he did it against, and the other guys did what they did against whoever they did it against, and both of them were phenomenal.
Hey, in my lifetime, from 82 to 2023 right now, or 2024 right now, MJ's the GOAT. And that's all I can compare. I don't know anything before me.
Yeah,
Definitely won't know nothing
but this
after
is
me.
But
But
this is the
right
whole
now,
thing.
during my lifetime, MJ is no doubt the bar. During my lifetime.
The
Now,
bar for-
your bar for your lifetime?
No. This is the whole thing about MJ. And people think I don't like MJ. I like MJ.
No, you don't, no. You can't
Yes, I
stand
do.
him. I can
He's a
tell by the way you
phenomenal
talk about
player, but this is the thing. What he did is what he did. That don't make him the GOAT. there is no such thing as GOAT in team sports. He won 6 championships. So, I mean, this is all I want somebody to explain to me. What is the bar in sports? Because the one thing that Michael Jordan did, nobody ever talk about. And 6 championships is not the most championships ever. It's not the most championships in an 8-year period. It's not. I mean, what he did, he led the league in scoring 10 times.
Yeah, he did that.
That's the only thing that he has done that nobody else has done.
Well,
that is the only thing.
And if you couple that with 6 championships, he is the only person to win 6 championships and win scoring title 10 times.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, you can name a lot of stuff that one player has done that nobody else has done. Bill Russell won 11 championships. That's more than 10 titles and 6 championships together. He won 11. That don't make him the GOAT. That don't make Michael the GOAT. When LeBron James led the NBA championship series for the championship 2 years in a row in scoring, rebound, assists, and block shots. And then in the second year, he had his steals. That's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
In the championship.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. And then you can turn around and say, and then this is the part I have to say, this is what I'm talking about, tearing somebody else down. Now, Michael never had to do nothing for his team to win but score. There has been other. Well,
he played defense too. Now, when he played defense when he needed to. Now he was never, because of his scoring ability and the fact that he had Scotty and Ron Harper on his team.
And Scotty, Ron Harper,
he did not have to defend the top player on the other team.
I mean, because this is the whole thing.
See, well done, Chicago Bulls. Well done.
And this triangle, you go back and look at the series that Michael played.
Unc don't like Michael.
I'm just seeing people hate.
Look a lot like him. Look like MJ talking to you.
No, this is the
whole
thing.
Look like MJ talking to you, but he don't like himself right now.
Okay, but this is the whole thing. When Michael played Portland, he was not sticking Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, absolutely not.
When he played Utah, he was not sticking John Stockton.
Absolutely not.
When he played Phoenix, he was not sticking Kevin Johnson.
Thank you, GM. Thank you, head coach.
When he played the Lakers, he was not sticking Magic Johnson. It was always other people that had the hard assignments. Yeah. So now, when you're sticking the lesser assignment, you can double team off of Brian Russell.
Yeah.
You can double team off Dan Marley.
Yeah.
You can double team off Terry Porter and go around and steal balls. So we can point things out here and there. But Michael is great. LeBron is great. Kareem is great. Magic is great. Larry Bird is great. But for me to say one is better than the other, I can't. As a team player, and Michael is one of the better individual players ever. Yeah. But basketball is a team game.
Yeah, it is.
Him and Will Chamberlain are about the best 2 individual players ever.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Will off of pure just brute.
Yeah, and then this
size,
is the whole thing.
speed, athleticism, and Michael off of skill.
The game, we're off skill too, athleticism. But this is the thing.
But not like Mike's skill though. Mike's skill was different.
Will's skills was different too. Different than Michael's. Michael's was different than his. Yeah. Magic's skills was different than both of them.
Hey man, Will did the granny shot. That's the only thing. The only strike against Will Chamberlain is the fact that he did granny shots.
He did granny shots.
From free throw line. The granny shot. You know, this shot right here.
Okay. So
that one. That shot.
So now one of the greatest.
That's his only knock. That's his only knock.
Wait a minute.
That's his only knock.
For me. Do you know why he did that?
Because they wouldn't let him dunk no more.
No.
And he couldn't shoot it.
Yeah, he couldn't shoot it.
Too big for the ball.
But his free throw shooting percentage is better than Shaquille O'Neal's.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
No, it ain't crazy. That's skill.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy to think that he shot better like this.
No, he didn't. He didn't shoot like that his whole career. But he was shooting so bad like this until Rick Barry, which shot over 90% like that. Rick Barry shot over. Rick Barry shot like that.
Okay.
And he's one of the better free throw shooters.
Hey, that's
of
news
all
to
time.
me.
That's what I'm saying. It's news to you because you don't know. You ain't
exactly.
Like I told everybody, when you see 50 or 60 years of basketball like I have,
It's hard to take these guys.
Hey, I don't think nobody else going back to the granny shot though.
No, but hey, if somebody can shoot 92% from the line,
Let them do it.
They better do it. If they shoot good as Rick Barry.
Yeah.
Because go look at Rick Barry's career free throw shoot percentage. He should be in the top 5 or
I bet
6.
Rick Barry was tearing dudes up at Horse
Oh, yeah, and then
with that shot right
and
there.
then not only that, Rick Barry is a Finals MVP.
Yeah.
See, it's so much. See, I could have put all this in the ring the bell. You know.
Hey, we got plenty more to come though.
Oh,
So
yeah.
and
And then this the whole thing.
just make
about-
sure you come right
Yeah, come right.
on Ring the Bell
And,
next week.
and this
You
the
know,
whole thing too.
Every
There's so
time.
many Finals MVPs, and I'm gonna throw this in before we go. A lot of y'all don't know Dennis Johnson was a Finals MVP, not with Boston, but he was a Finals MVP with the Seattle Supersonics before he came to Boston, and then he dummied his game down to win championships.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, I know you did.
Didn't have a clue. I didn't even know.
Like all you other 40 and 50-year-olds.
I didn't even know he played with anybody other than the Celtics.
There you go. I mean, but anyway, that's all. But anyway, Noonish fan, we got to get out of here. We love y'all, and we might see y'all Saturday night. No, not this Saturday.
Nah, we won't. Not this Saturday. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We
We'll
might
see.
see you Saturday night.
But
might
if
not, man.
We'll see you next week.
I'll be on a boat somewhere, man. We'll see y'all next week, man. Sometime around noonish. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Boy, you took the words out of my mouth.